Hello, welcome to Toffee TV. It is a watch along Cameroon versus Serbia, World Cup 2022. I've not put the timer on. It's on now. We're about 30 seconds behind on the match clock on the game. I imagine we're about a minute behind for you because we're watching. I don't know if this isn't iPlayer, this is it, or whatever it's called, ITV.
Whatever it's called.
We've got the. Hey, speaking of ITV, did you watch the final last night?
I did.
I haven't even watched. I watched the very first episode because I didn't want to. I watched it before he entered it. I haven't watched it since.
There you go. Watched every bit of it. It was good. It was good. 0-0, a minute gone in this one, and Mitrovic is down, rolling about like he's being shot. Quite sure there's nothing wrong with him. And you limp off. What did you make of England, just while there's a break in play, the other night?
I was watching them from behind the screen, to be honest, so I couldn't really tell you. But they should be beating
You were
USA,
watching
to
it
be
from
honest.
behind the screen?
It's because,
How does that work?
basically, I was booked to play to start as soon as the England game finishes.
Oh, okay.
And I was playing on
He's a musician.
I was
if you
playing
didn't
on a
know.
very, very, very big stage in a very, very big room.
Oh, okay.
So it took me like a lot of equipment.
Yeah.
Get it all set up, get everything ready. So I was doing it. They had a big, huge screen in front of this stage, and I was behind the screen. But all I could hear was, "Oh,
No.
oh, Maguire, oh, Maguire."
Maguire was all right, actually.
Apparently, he was really well.
They were a bit
really well
crap.
defensively.
They were a bit crap.
They should be beating USA though. To
The
be honest,
USA, listen, the USA had good chances. I'll just go through the lineups for this Cameroon-Serbia Classic. It's in goal is Apasi, Collins, right back, Charles Costello, centre back, and Kulu, and Tolo. That's the Cameroon back four. Midfield is Anguissa, Hongla, and Kunde, and then Buemo, Choupo-Moting, and Akambi is the front three for the Cameroon side. And Serbia is Milinkovic-Savic in goal. Back three of Velkovic, Pavlovic and Milenkovic, and then Zivikic, Maksimovic, Lukic and Kostic, the four in midfield, and then Tadic, Mitrovic and Milinko-Savic. Another Milinko-Savic.
Two quite strong teams, to be honest, aren't they?
Serbia, of course, were beaten by Brazil in the first
2-0.
game.
Cameroons, they got beaten as well, didn't they?
So
They're just missing a Samuel Eto'o in this team, and the rest of it's pretty good.
everyone's missing a Samuel Eto'o on form, aren't they? What a player. What a player. That Rigobert song there.
Did you make a Belgium last night?
They were terrible, to be honest. The manager's, said it before, he's just not a very good manager, and that's just the way it is. He's got really good players, and he doesn't really know what to do with them, and that's Roberto Martinez. He's very, he's got great knowledge about the game, but I think, I've said before, and he is the Belgium technical director.
I was going to say, he's like everything to them,
Yeah.
isn't he? But if he would, 1-2, didn't he?
In
Yeah, then they
2018.
just rested against Belgium, didn't they? Lost 1-0. Bless you.
Oh, thank you. Serbia pressing forward, the ball's gone out.
That Kostic, is he the one who plays, is it Frankfurt or something like that in Germany, Kostic?
I think he did do it. I'm not sure if he is still there, but yeah, he did play. He was in Germany.
He's meant to be a good player.
A good player,
Mitrovic, proper big number. I think got two proper number 9s on the pitch here, haven't we?
yeah. Mitrovic is a handful, like, isn't he? Up towards Choupo-Moting, but cleared.
I'd like to know how he's doing at Bayern Munich.
Strange, and he was at Stoke.
I was going to say, play for some great clubs in PSG, Bayern, Stoke.
But he was at Stoke, and he was, whatever, wasn't great. And then he went to PSG, and people were like, "How's he gone there?" And he was obviously like a sub and stuff. But he done all right, started to score. I know he had the best miss ever. Done all right, and he went to Bayern, and people were scratching their heads. But he does a little job for Bayern, like, Serbia on the ball. trying to move it and we're trying to break Cameroon's press, and then, well, they've worked it out, like actually. They've worked that out well.
Somehow, they've just had a really nice bit of play.
This is a nice cross. You've got Mitrovic really in, just wait. Serbia still on the attack.
Oh, great
nice
turn.
Skill. Put the cross in, and it goes. Mitrovic attacking it. Cleared. This one of the first 4 watch-alongs we're doing today. It's the final day of 4 separate games, isn't it? So
is Brazil playing today?
Brazil are at 4 o'clock, yeah. Delicious, that.
Be interesting to see who else gets through in this.
Yeah,
If Brazil win today,
and
then they'll be on 6 points, and if one of these win, they'll be 2 on 3 points.
There's a cross into the Cameroon box, hacked away. Want to see Brian Buemo's got to get into these games a little bit more. I've seen him for Brentford, and he is a... What's he doing?
Mbumo.
Yeah, Buemo and Mbumo, whatever you say his name. You got to... He's a, we've seen him in the Premier League do well. We've seen him try and take a game by.
Not a good player, not a huge goal scorer.
No, but being creative.
Yeah.
Cameroon haven't got a lot of goals in
Cameroon are just...
it's not good. Serbia on the attack.
They have to create as much as they can for Motang or Moting.
Mitrovic edge of the box, not really. Oh, it's a nice bit of football,
nice
Mitrovic. Oh, he's done brilliantly.
Back post.
He's hit the post, Mitrovic. That was brilliant. That was a real...
That's a foul.
The referee's not give a... Looked like a free
foul,
kick edge of the box. Serbia still have it. That's wasted.
Silly.
Alexander Mitrovic done tremendously well. I thought he was offside in the build-up. Let's have a look. No, he's well onside. This is lovely play. Sends the fella to chippy, whips it round the keeper, and it hits the inside of the post.
He's done well to hit the post there, to be honest.
He's bent it, hasn't he? He's curled it round the keeper. It's a tremendous effort from Alexander Mitrovic. Hit the post and comes out. Serbian fans there thinking that it was glory time. I will just get some comments out, eh?
I'll get some Premier ones up.
Add to the ambience of the game. 0-0. 11 minutes gone. 11 minutes gone. The closest we've come to a goal at. Alexander Mitrovic, tremendous. Little bit of play. But unfortunately for Serbia, it didn't go in. It's a throw into Serbia 15 yards inside the Cameroon half.
Give me 2 seconds.
Because
at the moment, Qatar, Senegal, 0-0 on the screen.
Oh, Ned's had a made it. Ned has put Qatar, Senegal. It isn't Qatar, Senegal. It's Cameroon and Serbia. Cameroon and Serbia. Ned is correcting that as we speak. There you go. He did have it. He just hadn't put the right one on the screen. That was all. Yeah, there you go. Glenn Watson said shorts in November. I know, Glenn, I don't know. It's literally 5.5 degrees.
What it is?
And snowflakes on my car.
I get out the shower. My legs are never cold. It's just my body. I get out the shower and I come straight here. And when I get out the shower, I'm always like really badly sweating. There's something wrong with me because I'm always hot even when it's freezing. And I'm always like out of breath, so maybe I'm just really unfit and that's why I get hot so easy.
Oh, okay.
But I'm always sweating, so when I'm like indoors, I have shorts on. Sitting here in pants in the morning, sweating.
Fair play to you, Ned. Fair play to you. I mean, I've got 3 different match clocks here, Ned. The match is on that. Then up there, it's 30 seconds here, and here it's like a minute behind.
That's because it's YouTube,
Yeah,
isn't it?
but that's 30 seconds behind that. That shouldn't be 30 seconds behind that, should it?
It's because we didn't fade in, so that's kick off.
Can you not do anything with that now, no?
I can drag it forward
from
over there.
I will just show that there isn't 3 different times, because on the screen it's 13 minutes gone, and there's only 12:24 there. Just correcting the technical issues. That will be perfect in a minute, honestly. Okay, do you need to know what time it is? Tell me when. It's 13-20. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Counted it in my head.
Well done, lad. Jonathan says, how many watch-alongs on YouTube today? I think we're doing them all on YouTube today because it's the last day of the 4 games. So all 4 will be on YouTube today.
Wow.
Danny Cathcart says, morning guys, looks like it could be a good game. It started off all right. Serbia have come the closest to the goal, obviously hit the post through Alexander Mitrovic. They're on the attack again here, trying to work the ball out wide. Kostic plays it back. Mitrovic shows it's a nice little ball now the angle, but it'll shepherd all the way through to the Cameroon keeper. 14 minutes and 7 seconds gone 0-0 at the moment in this one. Have you seen much of the footy over the weekend or?
None.
None, haven't you know? Been some good games,
Gigging.
you know.
On Saturday, I was doing a gig at midnight. So Saturday for me was just get my head down because I was gigging in, and it was in Bolton as well. So a long drive there and a long drive home. And it was a very, very eventful gig.
I mean, I'll be honest with you,
Shattered.
Bolton is how long from yours?
About 40-minute drive.
That's not a long drive, is it?
No, but when you've done a gig and you want to get home...
Yeah, no, I get that.
Shattered.
Long drive home, I get, because you're knackered, you just want to be home. Long drive there, I think you're overhammered, didn't you? 40-minute drive, not long.
Could be worse. I've
Could-
done
of
work. I've
course
done
it
like...
is. A long drive to me is like 2 or 3 hours.
I've done stuff like Ingleton. That was a long time.
Okay. But there was some nice games over the weekend. It's a lovely little touch. Cameroon, edge of the box shot.
The gig on
Snatched at it there.
Saturday was nuts. It was
Why?
absolutely...
Why?
This place is like a... You know that famous bar I told you about, and they've got their opening next weekend. Well, this was the last weekend in the bar that was
yeah.
before they moved into the new one. And it was absolutely rammed past midnight. They're all... Loads of people up singing, dance. They're all like my age. So like I'm singing loads of songs. They're all like singing their hearts out. There's this girl who's in front of me singing, but like in tears, proper crying. She must have
Sounds
like
your music was
must have been
depressing.
like no, like I was playing stuff like indie music. I
Depressing
played a
music.
song by Capture the Bottom and I was like,
Depressing.
I know it, and she was going, I know, blah, 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 like proper like crying her
She
eyes
bevied.
out, and her friends hugging her.
That's what happens, mate, emotions. But basically what's happened is you've brought a girl to tears.
She
With
I
your
think she's already
depressing
cried. She's
songs.
probably gone through a breakup or something, which is fair enough.
Fair enough, mate. All the music just touched her. You know what I mean?
I think she was my age as well. And pouring alcohol into someone my age is like putting diesel in a petrol car.
A mistake. 1-0.
Oh, come on, Mitrovic.
Alexander
You've
Mitrovic.
got to score there.
How's he missed? Oh my
He's
word.
probably flapped at it, hasn't he? Opportunities arose.
Middle of the goal, 6-yard box. Alexander Mitrovic. It broke. You heard me say 1-0 because it looked impossible for him to miss. And he's lashed it. Well, the ball was out anyway.
it was out of play.
I don't think it was calamitous defending. But
He
Mitrovic.
just swung a leg at it, and he.
Yeah, but look where he is in the middle of the goal with the ball. Oh, Mitrovic. Wow.
Shot across
I'd have
it.
expected him to score that.
Shot across it.
Fulham kit on, that's 1-0. He's lashed at that. To be honest, I think they'd have looked at whether that ball crossed the line. It looked out to me when it was pulled back.
His body was certainly past the line.
But Mitrovic, the referee didn't stop it for it being out, has missed an absolute sitter for Serbia. He's, the last year and a half or so, he's been scoring for fun. That was an incredible opportunity and he's lashed it wide. 0-0, 17 minutes, 25 seconds.
Who's Belgium's last game now?
Who's they played?
It's a tough game, isn't it?
Yeah, hang on, they played Morocco.
I'll have a look.
Yeah, you'll have to have a look.
Because if they don't win that game, they're out, aren't they?
Cameroon ball into the penalty area from
Imagine having played like
Waymo.
Lukaku and Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, he played Batshuayi yesterday, which was a bit strange.
He started the first game now. Played well in the first game.
Yeah, true.
Hang on, did they beat Australia in the first game? No, they didn't, did they?
No,
Who
because
did?
Australia's not
Australia
in
played
Belgium.
France. Sorry, who did they beat? They beat Canada in the first game.
Croatia they played.
Croatia, it's a tough game. I watched
And
Canada,
Croatia want to win that as well, don't they?
I watched Canada, Croatia yesterday, and Alphonso Davies scored a belter of head.
Yeah, he scored the first goal,
second, like 40 odd seconds.
Quickest goal in the World Cup so far.
But Canada, for the first half an hour, looked really bright. I thought they were going to beat them, and then once Kramaric equalised, they just couldn't get going after that. As Cameroon break again into the penalty, and a shot comes in. Good save from...
Well, Canada are out.
The Serbian keeper. Yeah, they're gone, aren't they?
If Morocco get a point against Canada and Belgium get a point against Croatia, Belgium are gone. Fair play to Morocco, though.
Morocco's sad. I mean, Morocco could quite easily beat Canada, mate. You know, sharp team.
Couple of decent players. There was two of them were at Ajax, weren't they? Ziyech, and there was another one. I can't remember his name now.
They have got some good players, mate. Mitrovic, not happy with the referee for some reason. I'm not sure why. He's not happy. It's a Cameroon corner. 19 minutes, 30 seconds gone.
Edge.
It's in a box. Opportunity, shooting chance. Not hit it well, but he'll react to the second ball.
Get it out.
Defensive foul to Serbia. It was good play. Cameroon opportunity goes. But both teams have had a couple of good opportunities so far. They're bringing, look at that, tremendous.
It doesn't half remind me of Samuel Eto'o years ago, that kit.
The kit?
It's quite nostalgic.
It's a Cameroon kit, isn't it, mate? That's why. Just, when you think of World Cups, you get the iconic. It's like, I mean, basically Croatia is their kit. That's all they've ever wore. So every time I look at Croatia, just thinking like Davos. I mean, you're too young for that, but people like Davos, Suker and Boban and Prozinski. That was the kit they wore. But Cameroon kit, yeah. I mean, you're saying Samuel Eto'o. This kit reminds me of Roger Miller. 42-year-old who was scoring in the World Cups for Cameroon. When they emerged onto the scene.
And his name was Roger.
Mate, he was boss, Roger Miller. A great ball. Good move, good defending. Serbia on the attack. It's a corner to Serbia. Serbia, but some excellent defending from Nkulu. Got back and closed the door. Maksimovic was in round the back. This is a lovely little pass. Look at the way to pass here. Look at that. Great ball. Corner to Serbia. It's got a good flow to this game now. Oh.
End to end, innit?
Going on with the officials. The referee's buzzer or whatever is not working. Fourth official replacing the mic pack. I think it is. There's a stop in play. It is going to be a Serbian corner, but the referee, there's his intercom or whatever it is not working, it seems. So they're trying to sort that out. Cameroon fans dancing as you'd expect.
Great,
it's tremendous. Huh? Yeah. Looks like he's spitting some bars there, don't he? Look at him. Yes, lad. The Serbians, a little bit different from the Serbians. They're a bit more low-key. Referee is sorted. It's a corner. Mitrovic involved in pushing and shoving again. Not like him.
He's fuming because he missed a sitter.
Well, he should have scored, mate. That's why. Middle of the goal, he should have scored. But it's a corner to Serbia. 21 minutes, 58 seconds gone. Referee watching closely. I mean, you've got hold of him there, mate.
They've got one of the smallest players. They've got one of the smallest players, Mark.
Ball
one
into
of the
the
biggest
box.
Players.
And the goalkeeper collects. Not a very good corner. Keeper check everywhere after what we showed the other day in the Portugal game. They got away with the goalie dropping the ball and not having a clue that someone was behind him. They play tonight, don't they? Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, do they, yeah?
Cam's coming to do the what's on with Ped.
Suey.
So he can shout Suey for 2 hours. Tackle
Great
is in.
Tackle.
Referee says...
Great battle.
It's a Serbian free kick. And Guisa is not happy, let's see.
Oh, no, he just bodied him, hasn't he? Gone for the ball and the players bodied him.
Was a foul. I'll tell you why it was a foul, because the contact on the player was before there was anything towards the ball. So the players tried to be strong and then Guisa's gone in solid to him. He hasn't tried to toe poke it. I hate that as a striker, you know. Oh, the referee give a free kick. If he's used his elbow there in his face, he has, referee. It's a free kick to Serbia. The player tried to just let that ball roll out, and I don't know whether he's motioned an arm towards the forward, but
he didn't need to do that.
He's give a free kick to Serbia on the touchline, and it's a booking. It's a booking.
Dusan Tadic.
Is it in Kulu? It is, let's see. Oh, he's used his, it's a foul.
Yeah,
he used his hand
that.
in his face. Instead of just keeping your
Didn't
arms...
need to do that at all.
Oh, if he just keeps his arm low,
Yeah,
that just gets seen out. Zikovic has gone down holding his face. It's a free
Get
kick.
your body in front of him with your hand.
Nicholas Nkulu has been booked for Cameroon. Serbia now have a free kick.
He's had a career as well, hasn't he?
Well, he's quite clearly got a career. He's in the World Cup.
Oh, he's had a decent one, hasn't he?
It's a
Good
free
centre-back,
kick to Serbia. Right by where the marker, the 10-yard marker is when you're taking the corner. See the little marker here? You can't, defenders can't stand any closer than that off a corner. The corner, where the free kick comes into the box, it's deep and it's out. Serbia, that's poor. A lot of big men in the box, and Mitrovic, and they overhit it. Out for a Cameroon
I
throw.
expect more from a set piece from Tadic, to be honest.
And yet, Dusan Tadic has got a left foot tremendous normally, isn't he?
Incredible player.
And he's just overhit it.
He's still at Ajax.
Ajax, yeah. Oh.
Took well too long to deal with that.
Yeah. Another. Has that gone to Serbia? Wow. Cameroon messing around with the ball. Serbia now have the throw in. Just a little bit scrappy at the minute, but this is better. Get the cross in. Does come in, well dealt with. In the middle. Header back in. Cameroon do clear. Buemo goes down. Referee does give the foul now. Do you reckon he'd look better than Buemo with his socks pulled up to his knees?
Possibly. They are quite small, aren't they?
Always plays with socks here. You're leaving that bit of your leg open to a heavy challenge as well.
But when you see a winger running around with his socks pulled right down and bright boots on, you want to kick him, don't you?
I mean, you personally.
I mean...
You would do.
I
Would you want to kick him if you were playing against him?
I think it's like a well-known fact. You see a winger with his socks pulled down, bright boots on, acting all like he's the bee's knees.
Is he acting like he's the bee's knees?
Certainly some centre-backs. Certainly ones that are off their edge want to go through him.
Fair enough, mate. Knocked on. Mitrovic has caught him with an arm there. The referee's played on.
Edge.
Edge of the box. Pulls it. It's gone right the way through. Serbia needs to get this final ball right. There's a run into the box. Good defending. And that opportunity wasted because Tadic just took too long. Castelletto is now down. He's saying Mitrovic used his arm. He's not happy. You'd have to see a replay of it. Here we see Mitrovic. No.
It's been a bit of...
He's not swung at it, has he? He's just leaving
getting on my nerves now, to be honest. Players going down and moaning over nothing.
Yeah, that was...
Play the game.
There was nothing in. Mitrovic has just tried to... He hasn't swung an elbow, he's just tried to leverage him. But he's hit the fella here, and he's gone down holding his mouth.
Just finding out where the player is before that happens to turn around.
You've got to do that as a striker. You've got to protect yourself, otherwise they end up smashing you in the back of the head. That's going to be a Cameroon corner, and it is a Cameroon corner.
That's shocking.
Terrible ball back there. Was it Kostic with the back? It was a poor ball back. Goalkeeper not happy in the slightest there. Not happy. It's a corner to Cameroon. And they've not really had that little move before, but they've not
had any clear-cut chances.
No.
Like
keepers,
like
they had that one little move before, and the keepers pushed it over. It was a good save. They've not had anything else, but opportunity here off a corner. 28 minutes gone. Cameroon corner.
I don't think Serbia's final ball's been amazing anyway. So.
Into the box, flicked on, chance. 1-0. 1-0 to Cameroon. Wow.
Booyah.
Castelletto, who's just gone down holding his face before.
Was he on mark back post?
It was
then?
the flick on.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the goalkeeper doing? Is it the sub goal? It's the sub goalie.
You can't be doing that 28 minutes into a game.
I know, it's the first goal he scored in the World Cup.
Oh,
though,
is it? Yeah.
In,
It's
well, in
only the
this one.
second game.
I know, but it is a big thing.
Serbia haven't scored either. Yeah.
All right, Ned, don't, you know, why Ned? Why do you hate?
They need
Why
to
do you hate people celebrating
stay
it?
focused.
They do need
28
to stay
minutes in.
focused. It's 1-0 to Cameroon. Corner in, flicked on at the near post. If you get that flick on at the near post, everyone's out the game.
I mean, unmarked back post.
This is something that, you know, obviously, Everton,
You got
something we should work on.
got
It's a great ball in,
deal with it.
flicked on, nice miles on side.
Who's following him there as well? Not one of
Lads
them.
just let him run. It's a tremendous ball in, but look, watch this. There's the flick. And it's hit the defender as well. It's 1-0 to Cameroon. So off the defender.
Good run back post.
Great run back post. And Castelletto has scored. Rigobert's song celebrating. He doesn't know whether to run and join in with the subs as well. But Cameroon lead 1-0. Wow. Their last game is Brazil, though, to be fair. If Brazil win today against Switzerland, then Brazil will be through.
Have Switzerland got 3 points? They have, haven't they? 'Cause they beat Cameroon. Brazil beat Serbia. So if Cameroon win, and then Serbia beat Brazil, you could have 3 teams all on 3 points, couldn't you?
Brazil will beat Switzerland tonight. This afternoon, rather. And they'll be through with 6 points.
I think so.
Which means the third game, Brazil will rest players, won't they? So, Cameroon, you never know.
I can't remember who it was now. It was some sort of, I might have been a journalist or a pundit, someone said, they think Richarlison will get the golden boot. And if you think about it, they're a team that could go far, if not till the end.
Yeah.
And he's the, number 9. He scored 2 already. And people were laughing him off. And I don't see why he couldn't, to be honest.
Of course he could, because he's the number 9 in a team that'll probably
I know they've
very
lost
close to winning it.
I know they've lost Neymar.
Only for this game.
But
to
they've
be
still
honest,
got enough quality to create chances around him, haven't they?
When Neymar didn't even play that well the other night. All the quality came from the likes of Rodrigo and Richarlison and
Rodrigo's a brilliant player, isn't he?
and Vinny Jr.
Vinicius Jr.
The referee, it's a tremendous advantage. Brilliant play from
inside
Serbia.
now, inside.
They've got men over here, it's into the box. Good defender and Kulu with a great block. Serbia come again, get the ball into the box for Mitrovic. Does do.
It's floater.
And the referee had stopped play. Oh, he's given a free kick, another. It's Nkulu's gone down this time off the ball incident, it looked like.
Physical game.
Oh, he's holding his
he's
holding his firecrackers
he's
there.
Holding something.
He's got his plums by his ears there, it looks like. And he was holding them.
They're in his stomach.
Ball
right now.
into the box.
Oof.
I mean, he was caught, but it was unintentional, wasn't it?
Wasn't a foul.
Decent Tadic. You'd be a bit unhappy, wouldn't you?
They're just laughing their heads off, aren't they?
Basagog is laughing his head off, Christian Basagog there. He found that amusing. We are 31 minutes and 45 seconds into this game. It's Cameroon 1, Serbia 0
He's been booked.
at the moment.
He's been booked. He's on the bench.
Basagog, was
Yeah.
he booked for the celebration?
But they all got up and celebrated.
Maybe he done it a little bit more aggressively than others, I don't know.
He got up and said, "Get me on.
Um,
Switch now."
Gary Smith saying how much extra time wasting in this one, lads. This will be interesting, the half-time.
Yeah, because there's been quite a few players.
The ball in,
coming down,
Mitrovic
hasn't
goes to keep it.
Oh.
That's it at the second attempt.
Recovered.
Yeah, to see how long they had it on. Danny Cathcart says Chris Sutton has just tipped Richarlison to be the top, get the golden boot.
Oh, really?
He's
Yeah.
just said.
I wonder if that's who I was thinking about. It might have been someone else before. Like,
Glenn Watson says,
right.
Baz, 2 questions. 1, did you ever do the Roger Miller dance after scoring a goal? No, never.
you know what I used to do?
Had it been Phil England?
Do you know what I used to do when I used to score?
Yeah, so you've done that once then in your history.
No.
Shut up, Ned.
Scored a few.
And what was my main goal celebration after scoring? I think it was just the old. Yeah, basically. I'm trying to think. It was just more, the fist pump. I remember scoring.
I'd have thought at your level
I
it was
remember
more like...
doing dunk.
I'd have thought at more at your level it was more like run up to the centre-back and just go, what?
Why?
Just aggression,
And then
isn't it?
wind them up so that he boots me the next time I get the ball.
Yeah, you said that. They were all constantly kicking you.
Well, they were
booting
kicking me.
you, so-
Oh, come down on them. They were kicking me because they just beat through the back here, but you don't make them any more aggressive. Have you seen the size of me? Most centre-backs are like ped size.
I'm the same size as you, but
Exactly. Well, yeah,
I can't look after
but
myself.
when the ball, it isn't looking at... If you're a striker, think about it, right? You're a striker on the ball. You play most of the game like that, don't you? You're a defender. I'm playing most of the game like this. So I'm winding up someone ped size. Next tackle is a 50-50. Get my ankles are gone, aren't they? Or they jump like that. That was the thing. They jump like that so you'd get it to you. Every header.
you always play in a 2.
Not all, but I played in a 1 a few weeks.
Do you ever play next to
Away,
someone
we
who was
played
like
4-5-1.
who was massive, like a big target man? And
Did
you'd play off the shoulder.
Yeah. And it's what you do there is when it's in here, you just run past them. The flick and you're in.
Great partnership.
The hardest one I
like
played.
Heath and Sharpie.
The hardest one played in to play in a 1. If we thrown to Cameroon right the way across the box, we used to play 4-5-1 away from home a few times. Because I was quite quick.
If you're your size, unless you're rapid and you've got like a fluid type of football and there's pace around you, we've seen like with Maupay, you can't do anything, can you?
Mate, I'm still quicker than Neil Maupay now, and I'm 50.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Do you know what I mean? I was quick. But I also, one thing I could do was keep the ball. Do you know what I mean? If played into me, I had to make sure I kept it or I'd get a free kick. Maupay doesn't do either. But Maupay's a nice little footballer though. You got to have people running off him.
I know I'm not some tactical masterclass, but I'd never play. If I was a man, I'd never play one striker up front.
No, I hate
I'd play a 4-3-3 if I had wide forwards. But I don't understand why
one up
teams
front.
play. I don't understand why teams played like a 4-5-1, the wingers in midfield and the striker up front on his own.
Cameroon in and down the back again. Sorry, break off as a cross. A poor cross.
Making it the most impossible task to win a game.
But they're trying to
Game's
not.
about scoring
You're
goals.
trying to not concede, aren't you?
Teams are too worried about not conceding now.
The people like Barcelona and team play managers like Pep and stuff have almost ruined football in one. He's a tremendous manager and what he's created.
They've certainly changed it, haven't they?
A lot of foreign managers have done the same, and they change football so that 2 strikers become a thing of the past. And some teams do it, and they may well still go back to it at times. But haven't, because the old 4-4-2 was fantastic in the older days, because what you'd have is you basically were 4-2-4 in possession. You'd have 2 wingers and 2 forwards.
Teams still defending 4-4-2.
And what had happened is one of your midfield players was expected to break in the box. So you'd always have that. You'd have
one would stay, one would
You'd
go.
have safety in numbers because your back 4 would be there. One of your full-backs would go up. That was the best type of football. And don't forget, Man City, were still playing that before Pep coming. They had, if you go back to like 2012, 2013, they had Edin Dzeko, Balotelli, Aguero.
Well, they had Aguero and Tevez, didn't they?
Carlos Tevez. They had the kid who they got from Italy, who was brilliant. Jotovic. They had him as well.
Really work out for him,
but he was. But what I'm saying is they had a tremendous set of strikers.
Well, they play 4-4-2. Dzeko was the big target man. Aguero playing off him. David Silva on the left, Nasri on the right.
And then he mixed it up. And I'm not they're unbelievable under Pep. I'm not trying to tell Pep how to play. I'm just saying what the problem I have with it.
They played a different game.
The problem I have with it, it's not necessarily. It's not Pep really, because even when he played at Barca, he had 3 lads who could all get 30 goals each. You know what I mean? He had like the players here, but he had Messi, didn't he? Neymar, players like that who were incredible.
That David Villa when he was pretty much in his peak.
It's a great ball, Serbia on the attack in the box. Tadic cuts it back.
And again.
Someone arriving now. Trying to switch it again. There's Mitrovic. Gives it away. Cameroon clear, 38 minutes gone, 1-0.
He didn't have Suarez, did he, Pep?
No.
He'd already left by then.
He'd left. But if you think of and City are the same. So even though I'm going people like Pep, what I meant was people who've loved the 4-3-3. If you play it properly, and Liverpool did, and kind of still do really, they've got 3 lads in the top, is Mitrovic, the top end of the pitch, who were all capable of getting at least 15 goals each. Ball back in, Mitrovic goes up, cleared, someone needs to get out, Tadic blazes it over the bar.
I think the difference with Pep and Klopp, Pep's wingers are he's more like a 4-1-4-1, his wingers are really wide. Klopp, when he had Mane and Salah, they were like strikers, weren't they?
Yeah, but Pep's where, though, think about it, Sterling. When he had
Sterling was the top scorer for one of the
Sané,
yeah.
These kind of players, you know, Bernardo Silva, David Silva, even when he played out there for them at times, Foden, they are all in and around the box. His width comes from his fullbacks, which is why he's put so much stock in his fullbacks. So Liverpool and City do play a proper 4-3-3. The 3 are supposed to be 3 strikers. What most managers do is end up playing 4-2-3-1, because the 2 wingers are never ever wide strikers. Like Everton tried to do it, right?
Everton tried to do it with full-backs that couldn't get forward, so then the wingers ended up coming right back.
Yeah, but our wingers, no, the point is, and where it falls down for clubs like Everton, and most clubs really, other than City and Liverpool, Cameroon are clear, is that their wide players aren't really wide forwards capable of scoring lots of goals. If you're going to play a 4-3-3 system, your other 2 players other than your striker have got to be capable of putting the ball in the back of the net at least 10 times each, so that you've got goals there. What a lot of teams are doing, and Everton have done this, is sacrifice the 2 lads up front. And don't forget, in most teams, your strikers are your best players. They just are. They're the ones who cost the most money. And whatever level you play at, you go down to Sunday League level or kids football, more often than not, the best players in those teams are the strikers, right? So they're the match winners, aren't they? And that, whether I'm coaching the kids on a Sunday or I'm looking at the World Cup, the best players in general, there's obviously exceptions, players like Kevin De Bruyne and people like that, but in general, the best players in the teams, as Serbia come in round the back again, ball cut across, good defender and cooler again, your best players are your strikers. And what City and Liverpool have managed to do, also, let's say most of them top 4, because Spurs have done it with Son, and they've had Lucas Moura, and last season it was Kulusevski, and Richarlison's there now.
And Chelsea done it, didn't
Chelsea had it when they were in the pomp. You know, Arsenal have got it to a certain extent now, which is why they're up there. It's that your front 3 are all lads who have to be able to put the ball in the net. And then once you go past that, and obviously the quality disappears a little bit across the whole squad, but managers still want to play that way. What happens then is you end up invariably with a striker and 2 lads who are wide.
It's why we have less 20-goal a season number 9s, and we have more wide men who can score more goals.
Fair play, right? But if you're saying that, but yet last season you've got, you know, Harry Kane and people like that. Harry Kane does it all the time, still does it every year, doesn't he? I think Liverpool have mixed theirs up a little bit, but if Firmino still played in the 9 all the time for them, he'd probably gets more than 15 anyway. He doesn't even play all the time, you know. But there is a few of them around. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, if he could have ever stayed fit, is a striker capable of getting at least 15 goals.
Do you think Calvert-Lewin will ever get back to that potential, or at least where he was at before he got injured?
I think he's 26, so he could easily. He's just got to get the confidence in his body, and all that comes from is actually staying fit. Will he ever get back to getting more than 20 goals a season? That's a different question, and the reason that that doesn't actually, for me, depend on Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It depends on him being fit. But what I mean is the capability. Cameroon, sorry, a break off. Cameroon are in again. Chance for 2-0. Straight to the keeper, and he's put it wide. Oh, lad.
If you think about that season when we started with Ancelotti, and he was netting 2 or 3 goals every game, or at least 1, before we got injured I think it was into the new year. Yeah. He had James Rodriguez, who was our most creative player, Richarlison playing with him, Luca Dean in the side. Sigurdsson was still in the side, wasn't he?
Yeah.
You get in this team now, we don't really have any of those players.
No, well, that was what my point was going to be. If he can stay fit, then he's capable of scoring 15 to 20 goals. Will he? Well, it depends on the players around him. And the players around him aren't set up right now to get him the service he needs. When he's not
a player, and this is fine, he's not a player who makes goals by himself. I think that Palace goal he scored in a 3-0 win, that's like the most I've ever seen him do to make himself a goal, beat a player and get round him.
But he showed that capability, as cheap emoting. Just stop panicking. Cameroon have had a couple of opportunities here. They could have killed this game. Yeah, he's a back-to-goal centre-forward, though. He's an old-fashioned big man who you'd want to play with. You know, as a smaller striker, Maupai should be licking his lips at trying to play with him. You know, but Everton would have to probably play the way they, change the way they play, maybe.
Go to 2 in midfield, possibly.
Everton can't go to 2 in midfield. Just can't. You'd have to get the most out of Dom. You would have to either play like a 4, not to get the most out of Dom, but to give yourself more chance, you probably would have to play 4-4-2, or you'd have to play 3-5-2. And in a 3-5-2, obviously, that means your wingers are out the team.
I remember Ancelotti, I think it was at home, it might have been Burnley, and it was like a 4-3-3, but it was like a 4-3-1-2. He had 3 in midfield, and he had Alex Iwobi in the 10, and Richarlison, and...
We got beat.
Yeah, we got beat, but we had Holgate at right back. But I'm thinking with Patterson there, who can get up and down the wing. He can give you a bit of width.
Yeah.
That might work out a bit better. Anyway, great game.
That was it, yeah.
Nothing really happened since the goal.
No, nothing's happened. Well, it has, because Cameroon should have made it 2-0.
They've added 6 minutes injury time.
6 minutes was the injury time sweep. Which isn't that bad. There's a ball into the box and Serbia free head. It's 1-1.
Goal.
It's 1-1 from nowhere. Serbia are level. Terrible marking by Cameroon. Just a straight ball into the box, free header, and that's come a couple of minutes. Pavlovic, it looks like. That's come a couple of minutes after Cameroon should have made it 2-0. Oh, they will be devastated that they've not made this 2-0. If that's it, it's 1-1.
That's what I was saying when they were all celebrating like that.
Game on.
Stay focused.
Yeah, but look at them. They're doing the same. World Cup, mate, getting goals, it's huge for these. Oh, he was the dog the other day against Brazil.
He does look like a dog.
Oh, he's a tough cookie. You can just tell by looking at him.
It's just because of his
one
his
each.
haircut.
It's Dusan Tadic into the box, and he's made a run. It's a free header, good header. It's a good header, right in the corner of the net. Frank Anguissa has just allowed him to just run off him and plant the header into the corner. Poor play from Anguissa. Really poor play from Anguissa.
I don't know why they had Anguissa marking him.
1-1. 1-1. The Blues are spot on, Baz. Football now about numerical overloads and finding the spare man instead of giving it to the talisman tactics of yesteryear. It's become stale though, I think. It's why football to me is certainly in the Premier League. I think the Premier League's woeful, absolutely woeful to watch.
It's gone.
It's into the box.
The quality's gone so boring and so poor.
Yeah, absolutely. Blue says Pep's wingers hug the touchline, the fullbacks invert into midfield. Yeah, but if you watch Man City, his wingers will go to the touchline. The next move, they're inside and the fullbacks are on the outside. It's why so many of his wingers get tap-ins back post. It's why so many of his wingers end up on 15 goals easily, because there's how many goals they just go, I'll have that, yeah, thanks, 3 yards out. That'll do me.
They won the league without a striker.
Won
a league with Sterling as the top scorer.
Yeah, they're incredible.
Foden as the top scorer on like 12 goals or something.
Max that says Pep had Ibrahimovic at Barca and didn't need him.
Yeah,
that's how good he.
Yeah.
He didn't. He wouldn't do. Ibrahimovic didn't want to play, and the thing is, he was a good enough footballer to play. The way of Pep, Serbia have a chance. Tadic 2-1.
Oh,
goalkeeper,
there, hasn't he?
Oh, wasn't it? Was sorry. Apologies, it wasn't Tadic at all. Serge. We'll call him Serge. He took that in. The goalkeeper, I don't know whether he was unsighted. Serbia have turned this round in first half
What's
injury
a turn
time.
off events?
2-1 up now. Oh, dear me.
Great game.
It's a good game, this. Cameroon, who've been comfortable till the equalizer, hadn't he? 2 goals in 3 minutes, 2-1.
2 poor goals they've conceded, I would say. The keeper has to do better for this one.
Yeah. And he says Zambaranguisha is some player. Really? Yeah. He's just give the ball away again for this. Just give them 2 goals. So yeah.
And then left his man.
Oh, well, that's it. He didn't bother marking for the first goal. And he just give the ball away for the second goal. Oh, did that deflect, did it? Let's see, does it deflect or is it the keeper's hand?
No. I don't think
he got a hand to it.
I don't think he saw it till quite late. 2 players in front of him.
2-1.
He'll be fuming, that keeper. He'll be gutted.
Anthony Master says, hoping for a Brazil win today. My favourites to win it. The attacking players they have is frightening. Brazil-France final would be great. Yeah, it'd be tremendous. That. I love watching Brazil more than England, to be fair. I like Brazil better than England.
There's a few teams I like watching better than England, to be honest. And that's not me being bitter towards England or anything. I don't mind England.
I'd like England to win it, but...
It can be quite frustrating, England.
I don't think... The truth... I don't even know if you can blame South. I mean, you can't.
They're a bit... I don't know what... They're a bit passive at times, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think on Friday, should have had more of a go. They didn't.
You see, it's hard to criticise Southgate in some respects because of Serbia. Come again, Mitrovic. Chance. He's onto his right foot. The flex. Oh.
I remember moaning.
Almost 3-1.
I was moaning throughout the Euros last year about him not starting Grealish at any games. But he got to a final.
No, but that's
and
what I'm
that
saying.
He got to a semi-final. So
he's got to the last 2. He's got last 2 major tournaments. He's sucked them to a semi-final and a final. So I think he's doing well. Could he be a little bit more adventurous? Yes. But he might say, well, me being pragmatic and me being a little bit cautious actually takes us far. So as Tadic takes the corner, referee stopping it again. There's another player down again. You see, if the referee sees enough and there's a player on the floor, send him off. Because what's he really done there? He's not really done anything, has he? Cameroon cleared the corner as he blew the whistle. Yeah. Cadine Kane says, would you guys get Sergeant Buchanan from Canada? I like Buchanan. He's raw. He'd need a bit of work, but he's quick and he's a real threat. Like, as a ball in from Tadic again, keeper spills a chance.
Apart from the obvious one, Alphonso Davies, there's one I would have, but I don't think he'd come to Everton. Jonathan David.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything.
He won a league.
The keeper?
What is the keeper doing?
What is the keeper doing for Serbia? He's clear.
He won a league when he was like 20, didn't he? League.
He should have got him when he was in Belgium, mate.
Yeah.
He's hit and miss though, you know. Cam's in the comments. Sui!
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Is right, Cam. And see you later.
Jovic. Was he the one who was at...
Jovic. He was at Real, yeah.
Is
Cameroon, last attack of the first half. Cross it. Corner to Cameroon. They scored off the last corner.
That Milivojevic from Palace playing?
No. I don't even know if he's on the bench.
I thought he was poor against Everton. He is about 34 now, isn't he?
It's a corner to Cameroon. They scored off the last corner. Can they repeat? Can they repeat it now? This is the last attack of the first half. 2-1 down. Corner. In swinger. In again. Poor delivery. Cleared comfortably at the near post. Is that it? We are currently 7.5 minutes in. That is half time.
They put a few players on the front post then trying to get another flick on, didn't they?
Yeah. Cameroon won. Castellanos put them ahead. I think that was his name or something similar to that. But Serbia turned it around. 2 goals in first half injury time. Turned it around. 2-1. 2-1. Very, very interesting. Ned, check the Premier comments, please. I'll check them, Glenn. He's just sat here playing with his beard. I'll check them, brother, and see what is what. Here we go. Here we go. Morning, lads. Both had a good weekend. I hope. Yeah, it was all right, mate. Josh, it was okay. Done that. Tom Newton said, enjoyed the John and Frank chat, especially the stadium stuff. Can I ask, though, what was both your reactions when it was revealed we could move to Kirby? I never wanted to go to Kirby. Not at all. I seen the stadium when they put the concepts out. I saw the stadium and thought, that looks all right. Just because Goodison's looking a bit tired, and then you naturally think of more fans, more money, we can do this. But once I actually thought about and where it was and what it mean, and then I looked at the stadium properly and the thing behind it, never wanted it, wasn't interested in it.
I didn't know because I was 3 or 4,
yeah.
something like that.
King's Dock was the one.
Yeah.
No, the thingy stadium, Kirby was 2010.
Yeah, the noisy one. King's Dock was 2003,
yeah,
wasn't it?
King's Dock, you were a baby. For Kirby, you went. The King's Dock was the one, mate. 25 million he had to raise.
It looked like a really
which
good
isn't a lot of money.
Well.
The what?
Looked like a really good stadium as well.
Oh, the King's Dock would have been unbelievable.
And what was the King Dock? Wasn't the attendance meant to be like 55,000? Yeah.
55,000, pitch coming out.
At the time would have been probably...
Been huge, one of the biggest.
Yeah.
Absolutely huge. Mark says, lads, did you see the riots in Belgium after the team lost? Bobby Brown's shoes effect in full force.
Do they want to borrow some signs?
Did see it. Glenn says, Belgium seem to play down to their opponent's level rather than dictating the game with their skill. Reminds me a bit like Everton. Is that fair to say, Baz? I think it's more, it's the inadequacies of the manager.
It's weird because when I watch them, it's like they play with they have a lot of the ball, but it's just like they turn into crap. I'm watching them in the Euros and they didn't really do anything at all.
That was Everton under Martinez.
I think I watched them against Denmark and they had all the ball and did absolutely nothing. And like you say, it just reminds me of 2014, 2015. They get the ball. And every time you're in the final third, he just goes backwards and up at the keeper.
That football we played under Martinez was shocking. I was never ever been so disengaged with Everton. It was terrible.
And every year the team got worse. And we just kept making more and more mistakes. We stopped being able to defend.
We had, in that team, Tim Howard was in goal. And we had Joel Robles as the number 2.
Who for a bit...
Right. He was a goalkeeper for a bit. We had Seamus Coleman, who was sound.
Before his leg
We had
break,
Leighton Baines. We had John Stones. Distan. Although he alienated Distan.
Jagielka. Later stage, wasn't it? Do you remember the Stones going to the street end?
We had them,
fuming.
and we had Funes Mori as a backup. And then in midfield we had McCarthy, Gareth Barry.
McCarthy was
Ross Barkley.
Brilliant, I loved him.
Then we had Delafeu, Kevin Morales, Romelu Lukaku, Stephen Naismith.
Besic was that time was all right as well.
Besic. Think of all these players, right? We had got a lad up front who put the ball in the net 20 times a season.
Naismith who scored.
We had Stephen Naismith. And then the biggest thing about that was the manager, if he would have just had the ability to go, we just need to be a bit tighter here at the back and be a little bit more. We've got a lad there who can sprint past anybody. Let's be a bit more direct and get Lukaku in. And when he did that in the first season, when he used Moyes' defensive...
We were more direct, weren't we?
We were brilliant, and we should have finished fourth.
Faster place footy.
Martinez messed up the 4th place finish. Played Palace at home and David Crap, and he basically played 5 strikers.
I think we could have beat City as well. And they beat us, was it 3-2 they beat us?
Yeah.
I think we could have won
God,
that.
we never. And then the next season he wanted to change it all, fell out with Sylvain Distan, caused uproar in the dressing room and it went to bits. But the biggest thing for me, not the biggest thing, but another thing that does my head in, right, was when we got the money, we still had the majority of those players who were all really good footballers. We should have been able to just bolt onto that with better players to take us into the top 4. We still had, when Koeman come in, Everton still had, John Stones went that summer.
We still played that under the first season of Koeman. It was sort of like that structure. We still had Barkley, McCarthy in midfield. He got injured, didn't he, for a bit. Lukaku
think of
up
that
front,
team,
Morales,
right?
Delafeu started
got
playing
them up,
really well.
Lukaku, Morales, Lukaku, Delafeu, Ross Barkley, McCarthy was in it, Gareth Barry was still in it, Coleman and Baines were still there, Jagielka was still there, okay, Stones went.
At the time,
All you
I
had
thought
to
Williams was a good addition.
Williams done well for one season.
Yeah.
The second season he was terrible, like properly terrible, right? But all we had to do, and we had the money, so all we had to do was bolt onto that team. We should have gone and got a really, really top draw.
Goalkeeper for me.
He'd say he did the next season. It didn't help, did it? We should have got a top draw centre midfielder, creative one. We should have gone and got a top draw striker, another one to help Lukaku. And then we had, we got Ghana, didn't we? Ghana was
good, yeah.
Ghana was good, but we still could have, we had money. And it was like, right, what takes us to the next level? And even though, if we'd have done that, if you remember that we got to Christmas and he brought Schneiderlin in, we could have got way better than Schneiderlin, like way better, right? He brought them in, but Lukaku was moaning in that January window because he said they told him they were going to go and get. And he wanted, obviously, Balassi.
Needed another quality.
Don't forget, Yannick Balassi got injured.
Balassi was brilliant when he came, and you could tell Lukaku loved him when he came in. They loved each other. Every time he'd put a ball in, Lukaku on the end of it, he'd smile on his face. Then he obviously got injured, didn't he? And that was 30 million blown.
No, that's the thing. It is berserk.
The first season under Koeman, I thought it was all right, to be honest. I didn't expect what was going to happen the next season.
But that's what's so frustrating for me when you've got that. We had that opportunity to really change the whole thing there, and we didn't. We bought what we didn't need. And that's what Newcastle have done well. They've got what they need.
I remember we bought Klassen, Sigurdsson and Sandro, and Everton put a Facebook post out. I was like 16, 17 or something, and it was, how many goals will these three score this season? And I put, probably not as much as a striker in the comments. And then obviously Wayne Rooney probably would have got.
Rooney ended up with 11, but he had 11 at Christmas.
And he played in midfield as well, didn't he?
Probably had 11. As I say, he had 11 at Christmas.
Yeah,
if they'd have left them up front and not touched them, he'd have got 20. Easily.
I think he was trying to show up the midfield a bit.
No, but that's not on Wayne Rooney, is it? Yeah. That was Everton. Everton should have done that. He shouldn't have been touched.
Calvert-Lewin got in the team there, but just wasn't scoring any goals.
Cliff says, looks like a comfy couch. It is, Cliff, thank you. It says, hi, you from Melbourne, went to watch the Toffees in Sydney. Was bloody hot at the game.
Wow.
Fair play, Cliff. Thanks for joining us from Australia. Yeah, a few people just speaking about Martinez. Right, we're going to just have a break for 2 minutes. Well, you can just mute it if you want. But we'll be back.
Put it on standby.
Put it on standby. We'll be back in a couple of minutes for the second half.
You click that button.
I clicked the two you told me to.
It's on now.
It's on now. It's on now. Okay.
Sometimes when you click it, you can click it twice like that.
Okay. Is it there now? It was a silent stream, apparently,
Yeah,
for a bit. Might have been better, to be honest. Serbia come forward. Tadic in the box. Chance turn. Oh, good defending. Gonna be offside again. Offside again. Doesn't look happy. Maksimovic Savic doesn't look happy. But we are back. There is 49 minutes and 10 seconds gone of this game. It is Cameroon 1, Serbia 2 in this World Cup match. Shot blocked, but the flag is up. Cameroon are going to have to pick this up though, aren't they? Otherwise they're just going to go out with a whimper.
Well, they've already lost one, haven't they?
Mm-hmm. Switzerland.
This is the point now, they should just go all out.
You see, they were comfortable in the first half until injury time, really. You know, Mitrovic had hit a post and he'd lashed that other one.
They hadn't really done anything, but Serbia hadn't been a massive threat.
No.
They had a lot of the ball, Serbia, and they got forward, but they hadn't really caused much danger. And I think Cameroon defended well.
Serbia have been a better team, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
They've been a better side.
But then, at the same time, Cameroon just need to have a bit more of a go because they haven't really done anything. You can't
just go out of a World Cup with a whimper.
And they went 1-0 up and conceded 2 really poor goals, and they should have gone till half time at least. And conceding 2 goals in injury time, that's poor.
Oh, and Guisha almost picked the pocket there.
That's a great run. Great pace to get back.
Oh, it's a foul. Good defender now. He's got his body across him. That's what you wanted. Still 2-1. Cameroon fans bringing the energy, trying to get their team back into this game. Blooming hell, keeper. Took his time. And Guisha fouled, surely. Oh, no, the referee says no foul. There's a run forward. Oh, off Maksimovic's run. Lay off towards Mitrovic, but he couldn't move. This is good play. Find a shirt now. Cameroon on asking a lot of Buemo. Is he going to get there? Good defending.
Great tackle.
Good defending. Followed the run. Milinkovic followed the run and put the tackle in. Brian Buemo doesn't look too happy there, does he? But that was a great tackle, wasn't it? I mean, he did catch him after the ball, but it was a great tackle.
Going for the... Oh no, if we're going to go for a long throw.
It is going to
Get
be...
it in. Oh!
Chance into the box. Serbia cleared the ball.
Looked like he had all of him then. Milinkovic.
Mitrovic loses the header. No. Appeals for handball. It wasn't. Knock forward. And that was handball by Tadic.
Turned it with your hand.
Yeah. Referee didn't give it. He just gave Cameroon a throw. 5 yards inside their own half.
Oh,
Tadic nicks the ball. Mitrovic picks it up. He's got runners right and left. He plays it to the left, carries his run, cut back, nice ball. Oh, this is a brilliant move. It's a great, that is a brilliant goal from Serbia. Alexander Mitrovic, 3-1. The move was tremendous. What a goal that was for Serbia. Great football. And that is game over, I think. Cameroon don't look capable of scoring 2 goals to get back into this game. That was a brilliant goal. And when he laid it off to the lad with the keeper and he didn't shoot, I was thinking, what are you doing? We cut it back, and Alexander Mitrovic, 3rd time lucky, tapped in for 3-1. Brilliant goal. He looks delighted. Been a big year for him. Obviously, Fulham were relegated, and he was, let's be honest, he was absolutely crap. last time they were in the
I
Premier
think he
League.
scored like, was it 6 goals or something
But
like
last
that?
season in the Championship, he was fabulous.
But
40
even then, he's
odd
on
goals.
He's on about 9 goals already now, isn't
Well,
he?
he's just carried it on. See, this one here, and I was thinking, shoot. And when he done me, that was brilliant. It's a brilliant third goal, that. And I know the best bit about that, Ned. No, VAR didn't need to check anything. Tremendous goal.
4 players in the box when he scored that.
Clever play as well.
Wish Everton would have commit plays forward.
3-1. Game over.
If you'd have given that handball before, I know it went out for a throw-in anyway, but if you'd given an handball, he wouldn't have got to that, because they won the ball back straight after
They had the
throw-in,
ball,
didn't
yeah. NA says you think Manchester United are in a terrible position for a takeover. £5 billion sale, £500 million debt, £1 billion renovations, or £2 billion new stadium.
Some group of people with lots of money will buy them, and they'll just be like another Newcastle, won't they? They'll have unlimited amount of money, because they're the one of the most attractive clubs in the world for sale.
Yeah, I think United are such a unique club. In fact, they're probably, it's a flip of a coin between them and Real Madrid, who are the biggest club in the world.
Commercial
revenue they create is incredible. It's a... Are they in a bad position for a takeover? Well, no, someone wants to pay the money. If you can get United turned around a little bit, it's a money-making machine. The Glazers have made incredible amounts of money off the back of them. The revenue stream United creates is mad.
Stadium needs a bit of work as well.
Does it though? I know it does, because they want it changed and all that. But it's a 76,000.
It doesn't need an upgrade, but it needs a bit of renovation. Some stands getting a bit rusty.
But Liverpool have proved you can do that.
Yeah, well,
United have proved that before.
Anfield's a new stadium, essentially.
United, Old Trafford was though. It's just that it's been a new stadium over a period of time. It now needs another one. But these people have got, untold wealth. There's loads of Newcastles. Cheap emoting.
To get your head on that. Great ball.
There's a lot of wealthy people in the world who could turn Manchester United into, put all that money in and still, within a couple of years, start making money off them. So,
I think United are at that point now that they'll make that money anyway. Be like when Chelsea lost, when Abramovich sold up, they weren't worried about them turning into crap, because they're at that point anyway. They're a massive club now. They'll always make that money anyway.
The Blues says they'll make it back with future profits anyway. Yeah, they will. United are, like I said, with Real Madrid, it's between them two who are the biggest club in the world.
The Glazers could hand over the club to the fans for nothing, or some sort of group or whatever, and they'd be still absolutely fine, because the money they make is unreal. Not saying they'd be ran very well.
But the Glazers aren't handing over United for nothing.
Yeah, just an example.
Not a chance. Cameroon coming forward on the attack. 3-1 down, Waymo gives the ball away. Kostic's doing well. I don't expect Serbia to loosen the grip on this now. 3-1 up.
I got up at half-time and put 4-1 on there just in case that they kept going, and that was 3-1
there you
already.
Go. You might be having to get up to put 5-1 on, unless Cameroon shape up.
Didn't look like that in the first 20
No,
minutes.
it didn't. It didn't look like that in the first 40 minutes, mate.
4 goals in.
They've scored their 3 goals in real time in probably about an 8-minute period. There's Waymo.
Good feed.
It's a good ball. It's done well.
What are you doing?
Just take another touch. Let your strikers get in the box.
Rush that in.
Don't foul them. Serbia come away with the ball.
Turn. Oh, too late. Oh, nice invert pass. Nice ball.
Yeah.
Nice bit
Break
of play.
again here. Tadic comes to join in. This comes back. Tadic. There's Mitrovic, he's waiting, hovering around a penalty spot. Serbia just intelligently keeping the ball there. Comfortable, 58 minutes, 38 seconds on our stream. And it's very, very comfortable. 3-1 lead right now for Serbia. Cameroon come again, knock forward. There's like a foul, the referee is going to give the foul.
Yeah.
I don't really think, Tadic, I don't think you can moan at that. Be cuter. Run into him and he's about to head it.
Big head, lad.
They just haven't got good enough forwards after Cameroon.
No.
When you look at it,
I
like
don't think the midfield's had a very good game.
No, Anguish has been really disappointing. Really, really disappointing for me. As they come again,
Inside
Serbia,
now.
cut back.
Oh,
good
good
defending. Good defending. You had to get there,
I think
otherwise there was
that's
3 on 2.
I know they conceded 3, but I think that's the only thing Cameroon's had.
There's a
going,
Cameroon
really.
break. What a ball by Buemo. Get it in there. There's men over. There's men over.
Shoot
it's
now.
a brilliant run. Oh, and it's going to end up. Buemo's got it. He's dug that out well, unlucky. That was half a chance for Cameroon there. Good defender, my Serbia. That was a good opportunity there.
They've been
Abubakar.
But hell, didn't know he was still playing. Do you remember him at Porto? Abubakar.
That isn't that one.
Oh, was it a different one?
Abubakar at Porto.
Yeah,
Huge one.
Say, big number 9.
I don't think that's him anyway.
Wonder if he's still playing that Abubakar.
I don't think that's him because I'm sure he was a bigger player than number 9. Played against. Sorry, he used to wear 17, didn't he, for Porto?
Yeah, but he was a number 9.
He was
big
big
number
one.
9,
He played
wasn't
against us, didn't he, a few years ago?
Yeah.
In that when we were in Portugal, under Silva was that?
Vincent Abubakar.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays for Al Nassr now.
Does he? Yeah.
He's a captain of the Cameroon national team. I don't think that is him.
I don't
though,
think
because
that's him though.
He was a big tank, wasn't he?
Which would be. I thought because he was like he looked more like a playmaker at the 10 there, doesn't he?
He doesn't look as big as that Abubakar we played against.
I mean, I could be totally wrong. It could be him, but the one I'm thinking of was huge, big shoulders. Everton looked at him a couple of times.
It is. He's come off the bench. He only just come on 5 minutes ago. Vincent Abubakar. I remember him being massive.
He had 2, didn't he? He was
And
the
he's
other
playing
kid.
he's playing in midfield as
Yeah,
well.
he's playing behind her. He was the other one they had then. Porto. Big striker. They had Abubakar and he had the other one who was there.
They had a Nigerian one once, I think.
Oh, what's his name? Let's have a look.
I was thinking of one who used to play, but I was thinking of someone who played for a Russian team, not in Portugal. Do you remember Big Emenike?
Might have been him.
Absolute big. He was a huge athlete and he was rapid. Big grok.
Yeah, I remember him.
Late
He the one who went to Newcastle?
No, that was he never went to Newcastle.
Who did Newcastle get?
Well, they had Demba Ba and Cisse.
Demba Ba. No, they got someone on loan for a bit, for a season, for half a season. And
was it Doumbia or someone like that? Was it?
Was Doumbia?
Doumbia was another one who's big
He
and
scored
fast.
loads of goals and everyone was going, get him in.
He was in Russia for a bit at CSKA Moscow.
Yeah, I'm sure that was who Newcastle
Emenike
got.
was at Spartak, and then Doumbia went to Roma for a bit.
Yeah,
well.
it just didn't work, did it?
They used to play with
63 minutes gone, Cameroon 1, Serbia 3
They had
at the moment.
They had a front 3 of they had Doumbia, Roma at 1. They had Doumbia up front. They had Javinho, who was a bit crap, but he was fast. Goal, chipped him.
What is it?
Great goal. He's offside.
Offside though. Nice finish though.
They had Javinho, who was from Arsenal, but he was crap. And they had Ibabo on the right, but he was crap as well. But they just had like a front 3 at absolute pace. Roma.
I'm just looking at the
Good ball,
Porto
but he's
side
well
then. Yeah, he is off. Nice finish though.
And in fact, the right back looked like he was playing him on then.
Oh, what a finish. Is that who was it, a Boubacar?
Great group, I think so, yeah. Yeah.
A lovely finish, that.
I'd like them to show that again because I think the right back, yeah, checking it. The right back was...
It's a goal?
Yeah, the right back was playing him on.
What a finish.
I knew he was.
3-2.
What did I put 3-2 on now? No.
Come on.
This one? There it is, 3-2.
3-2. That is a brilliant goal from a Boubacar. What a finish
Yeah,
that was.
the
He's
right-
buzzing now, look.
The right back was playing him on.
Yeah. 3-2. You know, see, this is the thing with Cameroon, right? They've gambled a little bit. Let's have a look here. Right, here's the... From that angle, it looks like his shoulder's off. But from the angle before, and I don't know which one Dave's That
seen.
is it. I'm not being funny. That's a cheeky finish, that.
That is.
Just gone the Al Pat Nevin.
Scooped it, hasn't he?
Vincent Boubacar, what a finish that is. 3-2. I mean, it's full game on here. There's at least half an hour to go, and knowing the injury time, there's at least 35 minutes. This will probably be a 100-minute game or something. 3-2. Wow. No offside, the VAR. We'll get the AI in a minute, won't we, which will explain why it was given, but 3-2. Who knew? Who knew Cameroon were gonna come back in? Ball into the box. He's not... you know what I'm thinking of? It wasn't even a Boubacar. Malenga.
Malenga.
Do you remember him? Malenga, big Everton. We looked at him about 8 times.
Was that mid-2000s or something?
No.
I don't remember Malenga.
Malenga. Sure it's Malenga. I have to check now.
Who played for Newcastle?
Why are these... No, not Newcastle. Everton. Why are these
Everton.
names coming in my head now? Merenga. Merenga, is it?
Merenga. I don't remember.
Big number 9. Big striker in Portugal, is it Merenga?
Oh. Square it.
Come again. There's a man super-moting square. 3-3.
3-3.
Offside. I thought he was on. It's 3-3. Well, here's me saying there's no chance Cameroon are coming back. It's game over.
No,
Vincent
I don't think I
Boubacar
put 3-3 on
has
there.
turned the whole game. I mean, I can see his ass. Pull your shorts up, son. Oh, my word. The Cameroon fans are unbelievable.
That ball, when he played it, it looked like 2 of them were offside.
It's going to be checked again. Rigobert Song is... I seen someone put the thing on the other day, why is Snoop Dogg managing Cameroon? And Snoop had answered it with like a smiley face and everything. The Song has got a little bit of a Snoop Dogg look. Let's have a look. No, he's onside, the fullback again.
Why would he play such a high line?
He's onside. Super-moting's onside. It's the left back again. The right back again. Good finish, Super-moting. I think it is. Is it being checked? It looks like the right back again, and it looks tight again. But I don't know why. The 3 defenders are here, and the right back's here.
I know, yeah.
Rigobert Song is buzzing there, isn't he?
Stay on your line.
Rigobert Song is buzzing. Vincent Boubacar has turned this game on its head.
How many yards would you say was
Hasn't
the right back behind the line?
He's a couple of yards behind, and there's no excuse for it.
Twice.
Because you can see your centre-backs. Yeah. Goal, 3-3. Wow, what a turnaround. This game has been brilliant.
Awful, that.
3-3. Cameroon looked dead and buried at 3-1, didn't he?
I can understand the centre-back, but for your right-back to play...
Yeah, it's poor.
And to be that far behind your defensive
Cameroon
line,
have made
right-back.
2 changes as well. Bastard Dog, who got booked before, I think, is on the pitch, which is risky business.
I know he bought a player on who's already booked.
Yeah, and they've
made
another change. He's gone for the leg. I tell you what, wow, what a game this is.
Going for it, though. Bringing the Boubacar
We said, didn't
on.
we? They got to go for it. They're going out. I couldn't see any way back, but Vincent Boubacar has come on here and has absolutely been fantastic.
Before today, I completely forgot about the existence of Vincent Boubacar.
Musa Merenga, that's who Everton were after many times. Him.
Oh.
You remember him?
He looks familiar.
Big,
I don't remember ever watching him.
Big, strong centre fireworks.
When did he play for Porto?
So, you know, he's playing for Al Hilal, actually.
Al Hilal now.
Who the Saudi Arabian champions, aren't they? Yeah, he got 52
Shoot.
goals. 52 goals in 126 games for Porto.
Oh, for a big target, man.
See, I thought he'd played against Everton, but I don't think he did. But
Oh.
it was at that time we were looking at him. 6 foot, he is French, obviously, 31
Yeah,
years of
yeah.
age. Born the day before me.
Was it, yeah?
Birthday's the day before mine. Wow. What a game this is. What a turnaround. 3-3. Serbia looked shell-shocked, and rightly so. They were 3-1 up and comfortable, weren't they?
April the 6th, April the 12th,
No,
April the 20th,
no,
April the 16th,
no.
April the 12th,
Is it my birthday you're looking for?
yeah,
Yeah, no.
April the 15th.
Yes. Hillsborough.
See, I knew it really.
Hillsborough.
Oh, was it, yeah?
April the 14th was my nan's. God rest her soul.
It was my mum's yesterday.
Was it, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Happy birthday
I
to you.
sung happy birthday through and because I was gigging at midnight on Thingy, my dad came to watch me. So I sang happy birthday for my mum on
Oh,
Saturday
very
night.
nice. After 12.
Yeah.
I like that. Nice.
But
nice.
also in the same song, 4 other people, because there was like loads of groups
Okay,
there
well,
for
that's
different
good,
birthdays,
that's good.
which is fair enough.
It's a corner to Serbia set within 69 minutes 45 seconds. They've got a corner 3-3.
What an exciting game this
It's
is.
brilliant. This is a brilliant
Both
game.
of the teams need a win.
Absolutely brilliant game. That's it. Yeah, the Blues. It was Merenga. Yeah, Musa Merenga. Header back in. Someone needs to deal with it.
Out, keep.
I mean, super moting. You've done brilliantly, but your goalie had that.
Oh yeah, should be tough.
Done absolutely brilliantly, to be fair.
I mean,
And then
that's
you've
poor.
given the ball away.
Done too much. Give the ball.
See, really, if they let his keeper, it's back. It's back with the Serbia keeper. But if he lets his goalie take that,
Doing the counter.
he can just slow
the ball up
everything
quick.
down.
How do we getting the ball up quick?
These
Going
just
for a
need to
ball.
slow this game down now, Cameroon, and then go again. Just get the breath and go again.
Where did Anguissa go and play last season? Because he's back at Fulham now, isn't he?
Anguissa is at Napoli. Still at Napoli.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I thought he went there on loan.
He did, but I'm sure they kept him.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
Um,
Because he hasn't played. They've got that thing, you know, haven't they? Fulham in midfield is really good. I think is he Portuguese?
Polina.
Polina,
Very
yeah.
good.
Very good
Very good.
footballer. Good on the ball, isn't he?
John Blaine's in the comments. Hello, Mr. B.
Hello,
I
John.
mean, he could have been here with us, but that's up to you. That's your decision, John. You've got to stand by it. Hopefully you haven't let your family down by not being here.
Get it
But
in.
John says he used to watch Al Hilal when he worked in Saudi Arabia.
John works in Saudi Arabia.
I mean, he's literally told you about 18 times.
He told me about. I remember he telling me about when he stayed on that island where there was just like one hotel, and the barman who would come and bring him drinks had to walk about 7 miles just to bring him a drink on the beach.
Okay.
Fascinating story.
Fascinating. John said Cruyff played for both sides back in the 80s for some fella's testimonial.
Did he?
There you go.
Wow.
Musa Merenga. What a player. What a player. But yeah, the Blues says centre fireworks. You just said, Baz, that's a new one. Yeah, that's what I used to get called, centre fireworks. It's one from years ago. Just sticks every now and
What
again.
does that mean?
Centre forward, isn't it? Centre forward, but obviously you bring the fireworks, Ned. You bring the goals. You don't, obviously.
I got called Chopper.
That does surprise me. That does surprise me. Basic Trick says Big JB dropping knowledge bombs. He always drops them, doesn't he? Always drops them. Trick.
If there's anyone who holds the knowledge
It's
that
Mr.
man
Blaine,
do
innit?
not know it off yet, it's
Mr. Cross
Mr. Blaine.
into the
Get it
box.
out.
Well, hey man, Frank McKenna were dropping knowledge bombs on Business with Blaine on Premier, man.
That's the most interesting video,
Business chat.
your business chat I've listened to for a long time.
John says it was Fiji, what you were talking
Fiji.
about when he was in Fiji. So there you go.
Incredible.
There you go. We've had 72 minutes and 48 seconds here. It's Cameroon 3, Serbia 3. Been some brilliant goals. Vincent Abubakar's chip was fabulous. Pat Nevin-esque for all you Evertonians out there.
Him going up with, I think Motang wasn't really getting in the game at all in the first half. But since he's coming, obviously they both had a goal. It's just changed the
Well,
game. hasn't it?
Abubakar's come on, chipped the keeper and crossed for Chupomoting to equalise. So
They think they've gone into 4-4-2, haven't they?
he's been a huge turning point in this game. As Serbia take a free kick, good goalkeeping.
Good hands. Good hands.
Good goalkeeping. Knees up so Mitrovic couldn't get near him. Excellent goalkeeping. Cameroon on the attack now. There we go again.
Go on, run.
Get
a cross in.
The cross in. They're in again here. Oh, tell you what, looked like that could have caused trouble. They've got it back. Anguissa turn with the ball. They work it out wide again. Anguissa makes the run forward. Great first touch from Anguissa. What's he got? I mean, a bit of a share pull. Like cute little back heel.
Get it
Cameroon
in.
Chance to cross it. Claiming handball. Linesman says no. Still got 3 men in the box.
Oh, why didn't you whip it in then?
I don't know what's going on there. They've got it back to Anguissa. Make the overlap. Anguissa into the box. The flex up in the air.
Ball.
Knock squid. Got to be won.
Oh.
It was won. Up in the air again. Competing edge of the box, and it's a foul. And a free kick to Serbia.
I know we've watched some high goal scoring games like England and Spain, but games like this, 3-1 down, it's 3-3. Both teams need to win. This is so much more exciting.
Basic trick. Oh yeah, look, yeah, he is on stride. He's on stride. Basic trick says it's like Ned is the anti-matter version of John.
What does that mean?
That got him. What a goal that is, by the way. A Boubacar. Now, he's either thought, I'm offside here, so I'm just going to finish outlandishly. Or, because that you've got to have some balls to do that in a World Cup, mate. Haven't you? When you're 3-1 down.
Put a player on his ass and then he's gone, whoop, see you later.
When you're 3-1 down, you have got to have some kahunas to stop the ball and just go, whoop, over the keeper.
That happened to me on the Christmas special last year. He just went.
Serbia coming forward. Well, we've got big Mike Cosgrove is in for the watch-alongs this afternoon, and we need to pick our date for our filming our Christmas special. Big Cosy is going to be in goal for it.
I think we should do it before Everton. Well, we will be doing because Everton aren't playing till Boxing Day.
I mean, what you've done there, Ned, is you've forgot that Everton aren't playing till Boxing Day. Well, Ped's away now, isn't he? Yeah. Ped's got a couple of days, then he's away for a bit, so when he gets back, we'll
Is he going to...
Oh, there's no flag. Mitrovic is in down the back. Where's the goalkeeper? Keeper saves it. Can Cameroon clear? It's still to Tadic. Oh, and Cameroon smuggle it away. Wow.
Is he going somewhere before he's going to America, or is he going straight to America?
No, straight to America.
Yeah.
Good play, cheap promoting. Good play still.
Feet.
Don't know how he's got
great
that. There's a man here.
Play it now.
Play him. It's gone out there, Cameroon. Oh, what a terrible first touch. And he's ran it out. I don't think he has kept it in play. Cheap promoting. What are you doing? And that, they won't get a better break than that. 4v3, and they somehow messed it up.
That ball into Mbeumo was a bit earlier, and the first touch was a bit better.
That is poor. That was really poor. That was a good opportunity for Cameroon then. Better first touch. This could have been 4-3. Could have quite easily been 4-3. 76-56. That time clock is at. It's 3-3. Serbia have the ball inside the Cameroon half. Mitrovic asking for one. He's now dropped onto the shoulder. They're advancing into Mitrovic. Little 1-2. Anguissa gets a foot in. Mitrovic gets it back. People have stopped. There's Dusan Tadic. Central. He's trying to put his foot on it. It's gone. Popped it off inside. They've worked it out. Mitrovic in the shoulder. There's a shooting chance edge of the box. Whipped. Oh. But too high. Too high there from Serge.
Siada scored that.
I don't think he would have, to be fair.
Good effort, though.
That was a good effort. Serbia making a couple of changes. Fella shaking his head, going off there. Velkovic not happy. It's a double change.
Are they going to tell us who's coming on?
They'll tell us in a minute. Number 7's on. Zivkovic has gone off. It's the third change. 3 subs. They know they've got to go for it. Lost, obviously, to Brazil in the first game. You know, Both teams could do with a win here, obviously. Yeah, there we go. Milican, Savic, Velkovic off, and the 3 on. Marko Grujic, Babic and Radonic are on. 3-3. With the injury time, there's probably still 20 minutes to go here. But our clock is on 78:34. I'd slightly favour Cameroon at this stage. Just because the momentum is with them a little bit. Serbia just look a bit shell-shocked, which you would be 3-1 up and looking in total control. But both teams have had opportunities on the break to get the 4th goal, haven't they?
So Serbia's got to play Switzerland and Cameroon's got to play Brazil.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say Cameroon need to win this one. And I think then it'd be down to Serbia and Switzerland.
If Cameroon win this...
But they've got to get a result against Brazil.
Yeah, but Brazil will be through by then.
Yeah.
Brazil will beat Switzerland tonight, even though they've got a few players out. So then Switzerland
there could be
great.
And then if Serbia went and beat Switzerland, there'll be 3 teams on 3 points. So it could come down to a goal difference.
See, I think Cameroon are more than capable of getting a point against a second-string Brazil side who would be through if they win tonight.
Yeah, if they rest a few players.
Well, why would you play it? If you're through already and you've won the group, which effectively will be what will happen if Brazil win,
yeah.
Why would you bother with risking any play?
There's some games where a team's been like 3-0 up or 3-1 up. Like, take France, for example, and they've got their best players on the pitch for ages. I'm like, that's risky. Like, when France were like 3-1 up against Australia, I was like, get Mbappe off now. And they left them on.
Cameroon are making a double change. Frank Zambo Anguissa goes off. He's been okay. He's been a little bit better in the second half. He's a nice footballer, but I expected more from him
Bill all
today.
over the place in the first half. So. Who's this?
And Mbumo. That was going off as well, a double change.
Under the Billy the Bee's gone to watch this one because I'm in Mbumo, because he's over there, isn't he?
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he? Yeah, fair play. What a fella he is, Billy, by the way. Great fella.
Proper football fan.
Umgue and Nkudu is on.
Nkudu? Oh, who did he play for now?
Is
it Tottenham? Was it? Tottenham,
He's
yeah.
at Tottenham, yeah. It's a corner to Cameroon. 81st minute, 3-3. Well, they've gone short. I mean, they haven't even created. Now the ball's into the... That's a waste.
Awful.
What a terrible corner that was. You play a short...
Oh, that was a red card.
Got 2 feet on the ball. Needs to beat the cross, needs to come in. Does come in. Cleared. So you get a corner there and you've got the opportunity. You take a short corner to create an angle. The only reason why you take a short corner.
And he took it from the corner.
It's a foul. You come forward, Choupo-Moting, move for him. Referee didn't help there, got in the way of where he was running. Cameroon on the attack again, he's worked it out here. Can the cross come into a foul? What are you doing?
Play it back.
You beat the man.
Oh, you're an idiot.
You had the man beaten there, you clown. In full Peter Beagley mode.
I'd drag him off already, you know, he's just come on. I'd say get off.
Just play the ball inside and get it back.
Yeah,
get your space. And Dusan Tadic is on the break now and he's turned back. 82 minutes gone, 3-3. It's been a great game, this.
She shows you this game, 4-3-3, and everything. They were 3-1 down playing 4-3-3. They've gone 4-4-2. And they've scored 2 goals.
Vincent Abubakar has changed the game for Cameroon.
Yeah.
He's just given Choupo-Moting an option to hit. This is the goal. Look at Abubakar's run, look at the gap.
That's a great
Yeah,
one.
look, you're going to see it. Look, see, way onside, isn't he? It's the crossover point. At first blush, as they say, the first glance you look, he looks like it's really tight.
I mean, the linesman,
this is brilliant.
The linesman was nowhere anyway.
Great goal. It's a great goal.
Linesman was stood in
3-3.
in the changing rooms. That's a good ball.
Pro Gaming with Robin says, met Tarky in Sydney last week, top guy, daughter's first Everton game, she was buzzing. Yeah. Interviewed James Tarkovsky in Baltimore, he was lovely.
Yeah. Does he smell nice?
Smells gorgeous.
Does he, yeah?
Lovely fella.
Yeah. Does it smell like aftershave or does it smell like a natural scent?
Aftershave, he smells like.
Yeah. Because
he said his aftershave.
He said on that thing, didn't he?
I don't want to talk about it.
He's got a natural smell. I think I've got something like that, like a natural smell.
3-3. Mitrovic didn't attack that in the manner he should have done.
10 minutes to go. I don't think a point is any good for either of these teams, to be honest.
Well, it gives them both an opportunity going into the final game to still qualify. So I think a point quite clearly. It's going to be a Michael Owen comment, this, but a point is better than no points. So you saying a point's not good for either on this occasion?
It just means they'd have to both.
But they both. What it is
win
your last game, and you can get through. Quite clearly, that's an easier opportunity for Serbia than what it is for Cameroon. But just to reiterate, if Brazil win again,
it's a great
tackle. Mitrovic didn't even know he was there. Is the break? That's a great ball. Cameroon attacking again. 84 minutes. He faced them up. Choupo-Moting skips by him. Referee.
It's a foul.
Where was the advantage there? Oh, referee, that's piss poor.
Dragged him back down by his arm.
That's ridiculous.
Should have blown the whistle there and then. Can't believe they brought on a player who was already booked. That's crazy.
I've got some information here that you sung Mr. Brightside.
Who knows? What?
And your dad was changing the name to Mr. Whiteside, and you didn't know who it was. Do you know who Mr. Whiteside is?
Mr. Whiteside.
Whiteside. Ever heard of Mr. Whiteside?
Rings a bell.
There's a break for Serbia. Break off, the ball's cut back. And Cameroon are able to clear. My wife's flicking it up in his butt. No, don't go searching for Mr. Whiteside. Don't go searching.
No, I'm looking who's put it in the comments, because I might know then.
Don't go searching for Mr. Whiteside.
Oh, look at my phone.
It's
got YouTube on.
That's all right. Who's Mr. Whiteside?
Mr. Whiteside. Brian Whiteside.
Brian Whiteside. That well-known man, Brian Whiteside.
He's a teacher in school.
Ball round the back. Okay. I mean, it isn't him, but that makes sense to you because he was a teacher in your school. So I get that.
He walked in our changing rooms once in PE, and someone went, "What are you doing in there, sir?" And he went, "Shh." We were like,
yeah. That did happen years ago. Teachers wearing changing.
He was like, he was joking, but I personally didn't find it very funny.
Okay. What's his first name? Lazy.
Lazy Faye. That's a good one. Hang on. Lazy. No, I don't get it.
You don't get laissez-faire?
Laissez-faire.
Okay, it's a phrase, but fine. Your dad was singing Mr. Whiteside after Norman Whiteside.
Oh, Norman Whiteside.
A shot! Oh, Cameroon, great strike
the actor.
There. A Boubacar again. The actor. Norman Whiteside, the actor. Yeah, that's him. Norman Whiteside, the actor. Wow. Steve Lamb, you need to educate your child. Norman Whiteside, the actor. What a shout. What a shout that is. There you go.
The Everton player in the 70s.
No.
60s.
90s.
90s.
He scored the winner for Manchester United in the 1985 FA Cup final to stop Everton winning
1-0.
the double.
Yeah.
He played for Manchester United.
That was a week after the Cup Winners' Cup, wasn't it?
It was 3 days after the Cup Winners' Cup final. He played for United. He scored for Northern Ireland. He played for Northern Ireland, age 17 in the 1982 World Cup finals in Spain.
And everyone thought they were going to... Everyone was on a high, and then we played the FA Cup final, got beat 1-0.
We were knackered. If we'd have had another day's rest, we'd have beat them.
That is mad, that though. 3 days, isn't it?
We got home from Rotterdam on the Thursday.
And
had to play an FA Cup final 2 days later. It was ridiculous.
Isn't it?
Absolutely ridiculous. We would have won the double. Serbia in on the back. Oh, that's really, really poor. They had the opportunity to win that.
I've got that. I've got the Rapid Vienna game on DVD.
It's tremendous.
No one here as good as the Bayern Munich game.
Oh, they have the football. You're messing in that. Everton play about 80-12 passes and then do a shot. They're incredible.
Going 1-0 down and winning 3-1 against Bayern
No,
Munich.
I know it.
50-odd thousand, that Goodison.
I was there, brother. I was right
Where
there.
was you sat for the Bayern Munich game?
Stood behind the Gladys Street goal. So
was you, yeah?
When you're watching where
everywhere.
you score, so if you're looking at the screen, there's a Union Jack to the left of the goal, like right by. I'm holding the Union Jack. That was where I was, like right at the very front. Mitrovic! He's put it wide. 88 minutes. Alexander Mitrovic should be hitting the target. Puts it wide. Captain Toffee says, come on, Ned. He's not happy. And says it was 3 days after bloody farce in relation, obviously, to us winning the Cupman's Cup. John Blaine says the treble stopped the treble. No, I know, obviously we won 2 out of 3, but what I meant was the actual double, the English double that only a few teams had ever done. 2 teams had done it, I think, before that season. And then we obviously then go and lose the double again the year later to Liverpool, don't we? And they become the first to do it on Merseyside. And that grates on me because we should have had it done 2 years on the run. And we didn't do it either year. NA says, I reckon I'd get a game for Northern Ireland. I can't confirm or deny that. I mean, I can deny it because unless you're a professional footballer who qualifies for Northern Ireland,
that's the case you can't.
Then that's not really going to happen.
Do you think there's any semi-professional footballers playing at this World Cup?
I don't know.
It's bound to be.
There may be some. I don't know though. I don't know because most players are professional in some capacity, but it depends.
Hey, do you know what I've started? I've started watching 4 episodes in.
Go on.
The Wrexham documentary.
That's amazing. It's amazing, mate.
Great.
It's
I
amazing.
thought it'd just be like all about Ryan Reynolds and
Rob McElhenney.
Yeah, Rob McElhenney. But it's focusing a lot on the club. And
my missus doesn't like football, which is brilliant in our house, because obviously she snaps me out of things. Well, tries to, and she absolutely loves that documentary. In fact, when it finished, she was like, "Are you messing? It doesn't carry on." And I was like, "No, I mean, I'm quite sure it's carrying on this season, but the episodes have stopped." But there's 20 episodes. It's fantastic, mate. It's absolutely
20
fantastic.
episodes.
Paul Mullen follows me on Twitter.
He's just a scouser, isn't he? Yeah.
Boss, mate. Got a hat-trick on Saturday.
He scores a lot of goals.
The draws today. Oh,
what a ball.
Mitrovic.
Oh.
Alexander Mitrovic
save.
could have had 6 today. He's missed. Oh, on the flag, so he was offside anyway. Wow, that was a chance. 6 minutes injury time. It was a great ball, but he was off.
Was he played at like a higher level and dropped down to play for Wrexham?
He dropped down, didn't he?
Because he's unbelievable.
So does the other fella. They get Ollie.
They were dull,
you won't
he?
be up
You're
to it
trying to
yet.
get out of that league.
Oh, that's tight.
I think he was just off by the shoulder.
Tight, he was just off. Good save from the keeper. Well, the FA Cup draws today, isn't it? 3rd round.
Is it, yeah?
Wrexham obviously won 4-1 at the weekend.
The only result I saw was
Boreham Wood
won at Bristol.
They're in the 3rd round again.
Yeah, at Bristol.
Well, Wrexham, they play Farnborough. They were 1-1 and Mullen got a hat-trick in the last 10 minutes. So they won 4-1. So that'll be an interesting one. They'll want something like a Premier League club.
Yeah, it'd be massive for this
Everton,
for the series,
Liverpool,
commercially.
United, City, something like that would be great for
I think
them.
all clubs in that league do because they...
Well, they paid that. Don't forget, if they got Everton at Goodison, there'd be 30-odd thousand there. I'm sure they get something like half the gate, or they get a third of the gate or something, which is obviously way more than what they'd have at the racecourse.
But even at the racecourse, getting like a team like Man United down or someone. Did they have someone last year?
I played at the racecourse ground.
Did you, yeah?
For Merseyside, yeah. We beat Wrexham 3-1. I scored 2.
One of the oldest grounds, isn't it?
I scored 2, and Chris Armstrong scored for Wrexham, who played for Tottenham and Crystal Palace in the same game. We beat them 3-1. Yeah, it's a belter of a ground. And he used to have the nets. The nets used to be like, you know, the old pull back the track. Oh, God.
I was playing in
little squares.
I played in a club last Saturday, and a football team comes in. It was your old team.
Aston Town.
Ashton United. Oh, Ashton Town, yeah.
Was, yeah. Yeah, it'll be Aston Town, Aston United.
I don't think there is an Ashton United.
There is an Aston United, yeah. Because he tried to sign Haaland for 4 weeks.
Yeah. Ashton Town, they were.
Yeah. Didn't have many nights out in Aston, I must admit, when I played there.
It's better now.
Well, to be honest, most of the lads, when I played for Aston Town, there was like 4 Scousers. That's a foul, referee. There was 4 Scousers and about 8 or 9 were from St Helens, and there was only a couple from Aston.
St Helens.
So our nights out would basically be St Helens.
Really?
Or Blackpool.
Where did you go in St Helens?
I don't know. It's probably not going to be there now, Ned, is it?
Yeah, I know, but
Just be in the city centre.
My dad, City.
Into the town centre, yeah.
City, yeah. We don't have it.
Town centre, I meant town centre.
Every time I'm in
We went to
St. Helens
Wigan
town,
once.
my dad goes, that used to be a club, that, and tells me all about it. So I'd know it soon.
I honestly couldn't remember, mate. I couldn't remember. They'd just take me out. We'd meet in the town and then they'd just go, we're going here, there and there.
I can never remember my nights.
And they'd all be like looking after me because they were all 6 foot with big shoulders. So they were like, you know, like Mr. Big. I'd be walking along and they'd all be either side of me. And I had one of my best mates there called Jason Neiman. What a fella. Loved him. Loved Jay. He used to be like my bodyguard. He'd just like move me out the way of things and go stand there. Like, all right, mate.
Big centre half.
Right back, he was great, yeah. But he was like 6 foot and built like a brick. So shot comes in from Cameroon, good hands from the keeper. Any touch there, and need one. 2 minutes to go in stoppage time. You just stopped it. Serbia manager screaming.
From a corner in the last couple of minutes, and he plays the ball behind him.
I know. Both going for the win here. Both going for the win. Rigobert Song has got the ball. Thrown down the line. Serbia on the attack.
What a cool manager.
Is there a winner?
Black suit with white cap and white training.
Cool, chill. Shots at you, the box strikes it. Good save at the other end. Cameroon now. They're looking to launch one final attack. Eugene McGeever says, smash that like button. Thank you, Eugene. Hit the like button. Get it over 100. We'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. Subscribe if you haven't as well. We're here all day. We're doing every game a live stream as Serbia come forward. Cameroon get the ball forward a minute to go. 3-3. Tremendous game of football.
Go on. Referee. Foul.
Perfect. Get everyone up to the box and get this ball into the box.
Yellow card.
It's a free kick on the halfway line for Cameroon. The opportunity. Rigobert barking the orders out there. This is the opportunity to get the ball. God, you wouldn't mess with the Serbian manager, would you? Looks angry, yeah. The Cameroon fans praying, screaming.
I want them to win now.
That'd be tremendous. Ball thrown up to the box. Got to be one. Choupo-Moting, it's over the head. Serbia will clear. We're into the final 15 seconds. Cameroon have got the ball. Can you get it in? The cross is blocked. He's got another chance. What's your touch like? Let it go for a corner. Good touch. Get the ball in. Put the ball in. Put the ball in.
Now.
Put it. Needs a flick. It's touched on. Oh, you haven't gambled.
Oh, I'm a bit gutted.
I am. It's going to end 3-3 this one. What a game of football.
Who's the 1 o'clock game?
There it is. Great game of football. 3-3. It's ended. Cameroon 3. Serbia 3. A tremendous game of football. 3-1 down, Cameroon.
Who do you think will come out of this the happier? Cameroon, do you reckon, because they're 3-1
Well,
down?
they were out to 3-1, weren't they?
Yeah.
But I feel like they had enough in their tank there to go and win that.
Great second half from Cameroon.
Serbia will be gutted because they were 3-1 up, in control. A little bit lackadaisy, and I've allowed them back in the game, and it's ended 3-3. But they both got an opportunity in the final game. Win the final game's a cup final now for Cameroon. Cameroon will be open. Brazil smash Switzerland tonight at 4 o'clock. Brazil beat Switzerland at 4 o'clock. They go into that final game through Brazil. Group winners. So they can play literally all the lads. It won't matter to Brazil.
You're saying that even Brazil's second team
it'll still be good,
very
but if
strong.
you've got a team that is winning, has got to win to get through, and you're
like,
already through, and they're a little bit physical.
Like, take it easy, you've got knockout stage to the end into.
It's not a case of, I'm not saying they'd throw of course they wouldn't, but, they got an opportunity. The 1 o'clock game is Korea Republic versus Ghana, which will be an interesting game as well. I am just going to go and powder my nose, and then we will carry the stream on. We'll carry the stream on for another 10 minutes, so you just...
Do you want to chuck us the laptop? I'll knock up
I'm up to date with most of them comments anyway. But
I'll get on Premier.
Okay, you'll have to speak.
Right, where are we?
Get on Premier.
Hang on, I need to get the post up. I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest, with I'm not disappointed with Cameroon, but I was looking forward to a winner, to be honest. What's all this? I'm on to Premier, and he's not where I need to be. Thought Cameroon had a better second half. Didn't think really in it the first half. Don't think the 4-3-3 suited them. Moting didn't do a thing in the first half. Boubacar changed the game, so if they want to go and beat Brazil, I think they're better off starting a Boubacar in that game. Glenn says, Ned, what are your songs? What songs are you planning for the Toffee TV Xmas special? Could I request an acoustic version of Sia Chandelier? Not very seasonal, but it would be ace. To be honest, Glenn, at the moment, I'm going to have to say no, because I'll be singing Christmas songs, and then anything that I won't be singing anything that's not a Christmas song, I'm going to be singing my own songs, because I've released a new song, and I'm releasing new songs, so I won't be singing covers unless it's a Christmas cover, no Christmas special. So if I'm going to sing anything that's not Christmas, it'll probably be my own, because why not? So, but it's a good song though, Chandelier. Glenn said, can you sing Chandelier on the Christmas special?
It's a belter tune.
I wanna swing.
Not like that,
on
though.
The chandelier.
From the chandelier, I wanna... You have to sing it like that. You can't just sing it through, right?
Newcastle striker was Martins.
Obafemi
Martins.
Who said the Newcastle striker?
RCO2.
It wasn't. Obafemi Martins played for Newcastle.
He played in a...
And he went and played for Seattle.
Yeah.
But that who we weren't thinking about. They had Emenike on loan for 5 months. Or
did they, Emenike?
Or Doumbia. Give me a Doumbia.
I don't remember Doumbia playing in a Premier League. I don't remember Emenike playing in the Premier League either. I could be wrong. I do remember Demba Ba in 2012, like absolutely on fire for Newcastle. Then he went January, and then he went Chelsea in January, didn't he?
Saido Doumbia played for Newcastle.
Sadio Doumbia, yeah. I don't remember playing in the Premier League, but
yeah,
I thought
he was on loan. He played in 2016. He got three goals. 3 games he played and got no goals. And that he got 61 in 95 for CSKA, 50 in 64 for
Roma.
Young boys. For Roma, he got 2 in 13.
Oh, did he?
Then he had loans. Then he went to Bâle on loan, got 20 and 25 after Newcastle. So, yeah, I was absolutely correct. Doumbia was the striker. I know Obafemi Martins, mate, weren't him? He wasn't what we were talking about.
He was another one who was absolutely rapid, wasn't he? Obafemi Martins. Good player.
Obafemi was fast, mate. Lovely little left foot. Nice. Went to Seattle, was very good. Very good in Seattle. Yeah, good game. Kevin Kraft says 3-3. Wow. Yeah, it was a great game. NA says anyone who thinks Brazil can compete with France are bonkers. I'm bonkers then. I'm bonkers because I watched Denmark compete with France the other day. Denmark. Say the name to yourself.
I wonder why Thingy didn't play then.
No.
Oh, Nana.
In goal?
Yeah.
I think he meant Amadou, honestly, because he played last night.
Oh, for
no.
Ajax keeper. He played in the first game, didn't he?
I wanna swing from the chandelier.
Against Switzerland.
What have we got here? We've got here is Glenn Watson says, do you prefer a seasonal coffee this time of year? Eggnog, gingerbread, pumpkin spice, or do you stick with regular lattes? Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I would probably try like a gingerbread one. I wouldn't like ask for one, if that makes sense. But I would
in
try
Costa
one.
They do like ginger flavoured.
Well, they do eggnog and stuff, don't they? Pumpkin spice.
I have the same drink, but in a Santa cup instead. So it's Christmassy.
You don't drink coffee or anything like that, though, do you?
I don't really drink hot drinks, to be honest.
No.
Hot chocolate.
Ned's partial to a hot chocolate every now and again, but he doesn't really drink hot drinks. So there you go.
You know what's nice? White chocolate. Hot chocolate.
Yeah. Paul Livesey says, all right, lads, good game this. Got a Tuesday topic. Where do I send the vid?
I'll put a number in the Premier comments on this video. I'm not going to say it on the stream because I'll probably get WhatsApp of random people.
Yeah.
And that I do not want. And I also get a lot of phone calls all the time. I don't answer phone calls unless I know who you are. There we go. It's in the comments.
So there you go, Paul. You can get it into us. Much appreciated. It's what we like. That's what we like. We have got Korea versus Ghana is the live stream at 1 o'clock. This stream's going on till 12:15. So get your comments in now, and then we're going to have a little bit of a break, and then we'll be back about 10 to 1, gearing up for the Ghana and South Korea game. The group is Brazil top, Switzerland in second, both on 3 points, then Cameroon and Serbia, who've played a game more, both on a single point. That is in Group G. Brazil v Switzerland is live at 4 o'clock. We are doing the watch along for that as well. So there you go. And then Portugal and Uruguay is the 7 o'clock game, which Cam and Ped and Cam are doing at 7 p.m. Sui.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Sui.
I wonder if Cam's going to go full speed and come in dressing in
He's coming in dressed in
Portugal.
He said that's what he's doing. Maxter 1878 says Onana had a row with the manager and has been dropped.
Did he? Yeah.
There you go.
Wonder what he said.
Glenn Watson's right. Never trust someone with 2 first names, Den and Mark. There you go.
Is Den a first name?
NA says South Americans don't have a European style, but they'll get obliterated. We'll see, won't we? We'll see. I don't believe that, but we'll see. You may be right, mate. But Brazil,
It's a World Cup.
Brazil are fantastic.
Anything can happen.
Brazil have been the most impressive I've seen so far for me.
I thought France were pretty
I
good
like
as
France.
well,
France were good. They weren't very good against Denmark. Mbappe got them out of jail. They were good against Australia.
Say the same about Argentina.
But then Argentina were
Been
really poor. Then
crap.
Messi scores a worldie.
Do you know if Messi
Hernandez
plays
stuff.
in every game and they reach the final and he's played every game to the final will be his 1,000th professional game.
Will it?
So imagine if he wins the World
Oh,
Cup
it'd be amazing.
on his 1,000th game.
They'll have to be better though.
and then goes
than they have been.
I'm retiring.
Um,
Not which he won't because he'll probably go Miami. Look at that.
That is an unbelievable goal by Abubakar. He went full Pat Nevin.
Balpe tried that and didn't even hit the target.
Full Pat Nevin. That is brilliant.
That's gorgeous.
Absolutely brilliant. Steve Kelly says we'll pop in one day this week for a watch along.
I don't know why the keeper has to run out and
He's
drop
coming
down.
out now. To be fair, he's coming out to. He's
Stand
coming
your
out
ground
to.
and say, go on, beat me. He just ran at him dead fast.
No, but he's
and then
coming
just
out to
dropped.
close the angle. Yeah, but he's. To be honest, mate, not many players would have tried that, would they? Really?
They might have tried, but they wouldn't have got it that sweet, would they?
No,
That was a lovely
see it.
finish.
Steve Kelly will be banned if he carries on trying to wind me up over Brazil. Why do you hate Brazil, Steve? Why do you hate Brazilians? Steve Kelly hates Brazilians. Just put that out there. He prefers a Hollywood.
Can we say that?
But
I prefer Croatia, honestly.
he keeps texting me things about Brazil. He wants them to get beat.
Did you see that Croatia kit yesterday?
Do I?
The Croatia kit yesterday?
Yeah. Very good.
Gorgeous. isn't
2
it?
up fronts was great. Great ball and a lovely finish. Cheap emoting. Great ball. Great ball. The Blues says I never subscribe to all of France will be poor without Pogba and Benzema nonsense. They have Mike Mangan and Saliba sat on the bench. They are that good. They're a good
They
side.
didn't have Benzema in 2018.
No,
did
they're
they?
a good side. France, they are a really good side, but I don't know.
I was looking forward to seeing Nkunku, to be honest.
I wouldn't be saying that. I wouldn't be saying they nailed on to win it, not at all. But Mbappe is fantastic. But without him, they do look a little bit. They're not.
They've still got-
too slow.
They've still got on the bench players like Kingsley Coleman, who's won like 50 million
Oh,
trophies.
mate, they've got an embarrassment of riches.
Yeah.
Their squad is full of good players, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you win everything, as it's been proven in the past. Spain are really good, and yet they were a bit against Germany yesterday. They were a bit hit and miss.
I'm missing Italy, to be honest. I'd love to see. I think would have had a lot of quality, but couldn't even qualify.
No, exactly. So that's
they literally
the thing,
won the
isn't it?
Euros last year, which is bizarre.
Yeah, but England could have put them to bed, couldn't they? And England weren't amazing. That's what you have to look at. Glenn Watson says Steve Kelly will prefer Kate Bush to a full Brazilian. he's, for example, Giselle, he probably would. He always says he'd try to go full bush. Fair play to him. Steve says it'd be great to get that Croatian fan on the show. Yeah. Would. Gary Smith says couldn't care less who wins it. Now, fair play, mate. To be honest, I'm just enjoying stress-free football. Watching footy with isn't Everton.
The only team I don't want to win it, and I have American friends and they're great people, but I don't want football to become soccer.
I'd love America to win it.
I like America and I like the team, but I just don't want it to be called soccer.
Why would it become soccer? America,
because it's like,
why?
It's our game now and it's called soccer. They changed the name of the World Cup to the Soccer Cup.
It literally would never happen. That.
I feel like it would. It's already, the debate's
How could
already...
it? The whole world plays football. The whole world.
After Friday, all I'm seeing is, it's soccer now. And everyone's like, it's
well,
soccer.
I've not seen that once, so it must be weird people who you follow.
I do follow some weird people.
There you go. I don't care who wins it, to be honest. I'm just enjoying stress-free football. America haven't got a cat's chance in hell of winning it.
Got a good team now.
They haven't got anyone up front.
Do you think Iran or USA will get out of our group?
What's going to be? England's last game's Wales, who they'll beat. Wales are gone. Iran have got, 3 points?
If Iran get a point against USA, they're through, aren't they? But if USA...
What if they got 3 points, haven't he?
Yeah, and USA has got...
He's got 2. Yeah, Iran only need a draw to go through.
Yeah. USA beat them, they're through.
USA beat, yeah. It's be a good one, that. That's a tough one, that. I don't know. It's the reality, because I don't know. Iran against England looked poor, but England made them look poor.
So are Wales definitely out?
Wales are gone,
yeah.
Or are they?
Yeah, because
they are.
USA
Wales are gone. No, well, Iran are on 3 points.
Yeah.
So even Wales can only get
1.
Wales can only get 2. Well, no, I'm gone.
No, because if
Wales beat England, they've got 3 points. But
if USA beat Iran, then USA are through because they'll be on 4.
And if
Iran beat draw.
No, Wales are out. Are gone. They're done and dusted. Yeah.
I'm a bit gutted for Wales. I don't know why there was so many people laughing and giving them stick.
They got to a World Cup finals.
I know.
Haven't been there since 1950. So, fair play to you.
I was gutted for them.
Kevin Kraft says, Baz is correct. No Everton at this moment in time is great, and I'm grateful for the break. It's too stressful. Yeah, absolutely, mate.
I'm loving no Everton, to be honest. I'm missing Goodison. I drove past Goodison yesterday.
I'm not missing it in the slightest.
I miss going to the match. I just don't miss watching. I just don't miss watching this team. I don't miss watching Gray get the ball and stand still and do nothing.
You can't stop having a go with Damari Gray.
Oh, all of them.
I know, but when you go, it's that you always go to Damari Gray.
That's the first thing that comes
Why
to my mind.
When he's the most attacking player we've got? Why do you single him out? That's what I find really mad. You do. You've just literally named them.
That's just an example.
You've literally just named them. You've done.
I'm also not missing watching Gordon. I'm not missing watching Mo.
You don't say that though. You don't say that. Whenever I'm not missing Everton, you always go, I'm not missing Damari Gray, get the ball.
One thing I would say is the best player who played in City was probably Damari Gray.
I'm not. I'm just not. I just love not having to watch Everton. It's amazing.
I do miss Tarkowski and Cody. I do like them.
I don't miss any of them. I don't miss it. I was at Goodison a couple of weeks ago. I'm quite happy not to be there for another 5 weeks. 4 weeks, whatever it is. The Blues says Giroud still got a better goal scoring rate than Henry. Yeah, no, Giroud's been brilliant. He's been brilliant.
Well, I was happy for him in the Australia game because he was probably 3rd in the pecking order.
Kevin Kraft says Wales stuff England, they'll go through.
No, they won't. They can't, can they?
Hang on, how did they get on the first game?
Oh no, they've got a point as well, haven't they? They've got a point.
You're confusing me. Stop it. They drew with America.
How could America have a point but not Wales?
America have got 2 points.
Yeah.
Right. So Wales stuff England, which there's 0 chance of happening, by the way, even if England didn't turn up. Then
and USA.
No,
because if USA get a point, then Iran will be on 4 points.
So will Wales.
So Wales could get from goal difference.
Wales. I don't know, Kev. I don't know. Of course they can get through. They win, they'll have 4 points.
They'd get through on goal difference, wouldn't they?
Because England battered their hand in 6-2.
If Iran draw.
Yeah. But there isn't a cat's chance in hell of Wales getting through. like none whatsoever.
Yeah, because England needs
England
to win
needs
now
to win.
as well.
England will win
If England
3-0.
get beat, England could go
England
out.
will win 3-0. So there isn't a cat's chance in hell of Wales qualifying.
Imagine if Wales and Iran go through and England and USA end up like, not going through.
If you believe Wales have got even a 1% chance of beating England, you are criminally
Yeah,
insane.
they've got -2 goal difference.
There's no chance, mate. I watched them
So,
the
yeah,
other day.
They'd have to win about 3 or 4-0.
They're dreadful. And that's not their fault. That's not their fault, to be fair.
It was like the first game, Dan James was rubbish, and they brought Kiefer Moore on, he was great. And the next game, they started Kiefer Moore, and he was rubbish. And maybe that the game they should have stuck with Dan James for a bit of pace.
Yeah. No chance. No chance. Get in, Leo, lad. What a shot. Right, we are going to go and grab some food, but we are back at 12:50 we're aiming for, but it'll be there or thereabouts.
I need to prepare a thumbnail.
Ned's
for
going to
the
get the
next show.
thumbnail ready for Ghana and
Korean
Korean Republic. So it'll be interesting one. Ped and Mike Cosgrove will be in for that one with me. So it'll be interesting to what should be a good game. That was terrible goalkeeping by the Japanese keeper there. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out and subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to join Premier, just simply scan the barcode that's on the right there. But we will see you in half an hour. So go and get yourself some lunch, have a little breather, get a drink, and join us back here for Ghana against the Korean Republic at around about 10 to 1. Take it easy. See you later. Bye. Sweet.